Hi guys! Welcome! Ito na naman tayo. Another session of the PUGS. So today I already have food, so no need for that. And my update in life is, if you can see it's dark, you know the one light that's above me in this room, the one light that is most important, it is dead. So, hello darkness, my old friend. Hi guys, what's up you doing? What's up Propcrowd? What's up Evil Hunter? Thank you guys for tuning on in and hopping on into another PUG session. And I'm just gonna eat while we're waiting for everything to get ready. We'll have a time of first game actually, so no problem. Ayun, okay. So, itong si Dropout, alam ko he wants to pop on in. Patapos ng ano? Patapos ng draft nyo. Patapos ng draft nyo, I'll just drag you in, whatever. You're a big boy now, you know what to do. Okay, everyone's good to go. We're gonna be starting things off on Haven. Quick little ping check just to see if the server can be better. No, okay. Let go. And let's go into our first game of the day. So we started late because I had something no mga lunchtime. Naligo na nga rin ako and everything. But I didn't really want to cancel PUGS. I knew I could make it to 1. But I didn't want to cancel PUGS. So I was like, you know, fuck it. We went 2 last time. We'll do 2 again. But I don't want it to be this short naman. 3 hours is a little too short for the PUGS. I think yung 1 to 5 session natin is a sweet spot right now for the afternoon. And yeah, so next time we're back to 1 unless I have something to do again. Yeah, wait lang, tapusin ko nga muna to. Sayang eh. This is what I do on stream, guys. I eat. Oh, good. It's just a pastime pizza from a place called Fruili Trattoria here in Maginawa. And then Coke is Coke. That's it, guys. There's not really unique with that I'm eating. And then water because I'm casting. See, this is the process. This is how you become a professional caster. You eat during agent selection, you drink soda for energy, and then you drink water because your voice is gonna get fucked up. Don't do what I'm doing. I might as well drink some vitamins along the way so I don't fall asleep casting. So let's go. Enough about that. Let's get into the game. Who's gonna be casting here? It is me and yes. Hello. What is happening now? It's a Mr. Vyminal. Hello. I saw you hop into the channel and then just disappear. there, Mr. Dropout and morning, Boss Bim. Morning, Boss Bim. But guys, this is our first map here and ayos na pa si Dropout Candy. Sige na nga. Okay, kukunin ko na muna siya. Yoink. Where is him? Yoink. Yoink.
I knew you.
Dropout.
I'm not in the room.
It's okay. I just said Yoink dropped out. Oh yeah, you're not in the room. Here we go. Back to the old school.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Making me use my CPU even more. This thing is already dying. And you make it even worse, Dropout. But it's okay. We're gonna be getting into the game yet again. We got Darky Fang, Taspar Dash, and Knuckles versus Lemon Hoppy, Whips, Paragon, and JDD Sanity. Their team names are Stupid Dropout. One of them is Knock Knock, who's there on the defense. The other one is Knock Knock, what's there on the attack. I'm gonna remember neither, and I'm not gonna even bother. But, you know, the usual question, what you think about these comps? Because it's pretty basic, except we have a Skye and a Phoenix on one side, and it's Reyna Sage on the other. Oof. Dropout.
I guess for team compositions, we have 2 info getters with the Skye and the Sova on one side. On the other side, we do have the Reyna, which will be used for the flashing as well as the Sage for that healing and that wall use. And now, going to the site already, we already see first contact there. Dash just waiting on out. Dash into 2 of his teammates before getting knocked out by Happy, killing out the Spire in the meantime. And the bomb is being planted already, just like that. And a 4v5 situation is down place.
Yeah, there you go. They literally just kissed tips there immediately. And that jet was so close to someone else, but able to dash on the way. Ronaldo, Lemon going for the shot, but Paragon there with the kill onto Dash. And here we go with Lemon right now, doing it yet again, squeezing the value off that angle. Here we go with Fang. Trying to hold on to the connector. But no sir, he's gonna die after the kill onto 1. JDD Sanity gets that final takedown. And there you go, 1-0 in favor of the attacking side. Mr. Vim here says, ano ba sabi mo? Ang mga Fang ng pug game. Okay, sige, mamaya. You are queued for last, and that's game number 4. It's mga 4 p.m. Skybird is scary. There's a lot of things scary about life, guys. But yes, first pistol win goes to the attack. They got a lot of space there, drop out on A side. They literally got it and stepped on their opponents.
Keep up.
The thing is, kasi, Dash kind of just went there in sight and then kind of just pushed out because the Dash kind of just made all of the teammates stuck and tasked na he got involved in the crossfire there and got taken out in the meantime, and that's what just elevated them into going to the site. No, now Darky though using that hot hands, using that to actually stall out the opposition coming from long, but there's no stopping them as Hoppy and the rest of the crew are just waltzing in C site, no contest whatsoever. But you gotta watch out. There's one person waiting for you in the platform, but Whiffs just kills him out. And again, the bomb's already being planted here, and another 4v5 situation is in place.
Oh, here we go though. Darky trying to lead the charge with that blaze wall. Hoppy though gonna be able to get that takedown. And while we see Fang play Deconstructor here, trying to break the Sim City, it will just be the Omen right in front of him. But Whiffs will find a way to steal that kill anyway and get a triple for the round. 2-0 right now. Pretty standard push so far from the attacking side. We see here from Simbatolet, Knock Knock, what's there. They're just basically getting a good bum rush on, and you mentioned it already. There's not much contest from the other side. In the other round though, it makes sense because there wasn't many guns into their play, but now it's time to pick something up, go for the rifles here for the defensive. But since this is patch 3.0, it's not the best situation, and it's still gun advantage here technically for the attacking side dropout.
Yeah, they still have advantage for that. And yeah, once the economy moved already with the recent patch changes, there's a lot of options now on how you want to go at it, but there's not a lot of room to actually argue about it from your teammates. So now Alderon being placed in sight, one person's already in sight, and that is Hoppy though. Does take out Fang in the meantime with that Leer in sight. Now again, they made out so much space, but Dash is just killing everyone from backside. They don't know, but Hoppy in the meantime killing out Darky in the front side as the bomb is still not being planted though. Finally, Whiffs will plant out that bomb shortly as Dash gets taken out by JDD Sanity, and more lineups coming in your way as this retake is about to happen.
Well, just all the way making that arc happen, but Lemon with the kill out the Knuckles, and it's all up to Taskbar who's spinning around, I think. I think he spun like this. Like this! Like this for some reason. And since Knuckles there too busy trying to go for the lineups, he just got ambushed, he just got spotted. And welcome to patch 3.0 because it's so easy to get that 3-0. 3-0 right now the scoreline. And there we go. Rifles are gonna be into play for the attack yet again. Back to the eco now for the legs of Fang and Dash. And they're the only ones with kills here, Dropout. It is looking kind of one-sided right now. And I feel like it's just because the speed of the attack is looking too much to handle for them. The real question now is, what can the defense do? What can Knock Knock, who's there, really do here to try and hold things off? Darky, though, gonna try his best to go for the hot hands. But then again, that fire will only delay the inevitable.
Yeah, they had the good idea a while ago as Dash came with the flank killing out a while ago. But look at that flash though. Actually gets one shot, but then Darky doesn't have any other choice but to escape. But Paragon will take him out. But Dash and Knuckles with the sheriffs in place. There are two cowboys in that site today, and they just mauled out two agents there with the Smoker and the Reyna. So now it's just JDD Sanity and the rest of the squad that will have to rotate over to the other side. But JDD Sanity taking out Dash in the meantime as the rest of the squad will be going into this A site. And there is no contest whatsoever as this bomb will be planted shortly.
Yeah, exemplary control there from our Jet, and this is going to be an A-side plant already here for the attacking side. Seems like JDD Sandy tried to play parkour, but he cannot get the right angle for it, and he has to stay on the low ground instead. But here we go, Raycon Dart now to the other side. Does it even get a scan? No, it's too high up. Taskbar though breaking down the wall, trying to make sure that he can make some ice cubes out of this ice wall. But there we have the counter scan already, courtesy of Knuckles. So
Nice.
the lineup yet again. Shockler's going to be there though, bringing in the damage, and Lemon getting two immediately. One with the dart,
that's
one
so
with the
scary.
gun, and he's looking for one more. Oh, Fang. Run away, little Fang. You only have a Vandal, and you will be able to get the kill onto Lemon. Second one, not gonna happen. Whiffs just does not miss. And it's 4-0. You know, I said it was around 4 games here, but if we get a quick game, we might be able to do 5. Shrug. But then again, we'll see, because now guns.
Yep.
Now guns for the defense.
Yeah, whiffs with that wall, and it's so scary when you have that sort of angle. Of the lineup like that, you just have to left click apparently with that. I kind of
Damn, my CPU
made
is
it to
horrible. Go ahead.
Deploying drone.
Oof. Wait, I think this could have an issue right now. Give me a sec. Let me.
oh like the
Yeah.
The-
Okay,
yeah, it's okay.
There you go. Knuckles. Oh,
sorry.
that's
You
that's
can turn
not
off-
okay.
you can turn down the quality.
It's fine.
You
it's
can turn down the quality.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just Knuckles there though with a beautiful shot, and well,
Flight.
it's Aldron time for Mr. Knuckles. He got that first kill to at least give Knock Knocks who's there a good chance so far. But then again, the Sova looking around for anyone to spot, and Paragon now gonna get tagged. Tries to TP but can't get away. The Sova still knows your dropout. He knows what's happening. He knows what's going on, and he knows he can get that
Scanning
takedown.
Yeah, he already got one out of Cubby, and now it's the perfect opportunity for the defenders to actually take this round out. But they still have to take note. But JDD Sanity is just taking out Fang and has cleared up space into this A site. Now the bomb will be planted there as JDD Sanity already with the flank, but gets taken out by Knuckles with a 3K so far. With that ult in place, with the Hunter's Fury in place, there's a lot of information gone there as Whiffs will get tagged out in the meantime. Dash will kill out Lemon coming in mid-side, and it's a 1v3 situation. But Sage still does have that resurrection if he could get that one out, but there's no one there.
Dash with that.
With Cloudburst though, getting a lot of information, but Dash
Too many things going on.
takes him out and finally get around for the defending team.
Yep. Just goes to show that if you play it patiently and you play it right with the intel, you can get so far away with it. Knuckles from the get-go over at B site. Got another one there, just trapping the Omen for quite a while and effectively winning out the round for the team. So 1-4, and the Sova with a pretty much an MVP performance, using the Hunter's Fury there to keep that hope and dream alive. So finally a scoreboard here for the defense, but still with a 4-round streak a while ago, JDD Sanity and the rest of the crew, they are prepared to bring out the rifles. But here we go again, ladies and gentlemen, another round of action, and the Bladestorm now ready for the jet.
Yeah, look at that though. But just walking on up, does have it up, but I think she won't use it unless really necessary. But just taking the mid control in the mid control in this map as well is really a big thing, because you could just rotate from C over to B, but Dash already taking the kill over to Lemon means that there's no more info for you to be gotten in the conceding minutes in this round. But the revives in place, Whiffs trying to make sure that Lemon will get that information soon enough, as Darky will kill out JDD Sanity in the meantime.
Yeah, there you have it. Beautiful pick-off, courtesy of the defense yet again. And this is just going to be helping them out immensely. 5v4, you can still get overrun on the site, but then again, you know you have the numbers advantage, and you can play a proper retake instead. Ado, a little bit difficult unless you can make your tilties count here. And it does seem like now that the defense has a good comp for it. One good paranoia can isolate so many members, and the Phoenix can play close as well. But speaking of closeness, well, Lemon gonna be trying to keep the distance on with the Hunter's Fury, looking for a target or two, but on the other side, running back now is the call here for Darky, and this Phoenix is leading the charge and trying to find anyone to kill. Whips though in the meantime with a kill on the Dash. Knuckles there on the board. Darky finding a target as well, and this leaves everything to Hoppy to try and clutch it alongside the Omen. But oh, Hoppy just missing on the way, but even though he's invisible, he still gets spotted in the end, and that's that. Proper retake from the defense yet again here. Dropout.
Now sleep.
We see it here. They know they have the numbers advantage. They know they can let that site be taken because they can retake with their comp.
Yeah, they kind of just clutched it there. They had a lot of pincer formation going there, as they kind of just approached it in two different angles, and it was just the numbers advantage that got them the win at that point. So good job for them taking a note of the player advantage there in that round. And now it seems that the attackers have kind of just the steam has gotten loose already. There's no more steam to be made in the next following rounds. But then they can still do it. But their Omen, I think, okay, I thought for a second that the Omen was AFK, but now the pushes will be in sight. Bladestorm will be used, as the Aldron will be used as well. But they're already revealed here in C site, and I think a rotate here is necessary for the defending team.
Nah, then they need to answer this quickly because this is a take that's happening right here, right now. The reality sets in, and C is right for the taking here for the attackers. But Dash, he has to be careful because up above, there's going to be a jet there. Still, though, it's not going to be the kill that JDD Santi is looking for. And he's able to pick up a Spectre in replacement to his ultimate. Spike, though, going to get planted. 4v3 situation, and Dash and Darky, a D&D connection, trying to play from C-Link. They are going to go for the curveball play, and here comes the paranoia as well. JDD Sanity, his mind is not there, and his vision is not clear, but he finds the targets anyway! And just the movement through the side, getting the flank on, circumventing the defense, and making the win happen. 5-2 now. Seems like the attack is still back in the rhythm of things here, Dropout.
Yeah, JDD with the footsies right there, using that jump peak to his advantage because not a lot of players are really prepared to see someone just jumping out of the box there. So I guess the flick wasn't necessary there to be happen, but JDD just got that info needed for their team to actually just push them out, and JDD with the flank in the end would make it to a 5v2 situation as they'll be trying to push into this A side. Two people contesting though from the defending side. That if they can get that contest.
Yeah,
Oh
Paragon.
my god,
Some-
and Paragon.
Now the trades happening there. Mr. Dropout. Dash, though, waiting into the short angle. And we've seen this from Dash before. He controls the sewers, and somehow he's able to at least get a few kills behind enemy lines. And here you go again. Hoppy eventually gonna die there, but Wisp and Paragon get the takedowns one more time. And really goes to show the Sage here hitting shots very, very consistently. On the other side, though, Darky on the high ground, trying to play the curveball. Can't really find the target to flash in the first place. And JDD Sandy doesn't care about your blaze while operating there, getting the shot. And it's all up to Knuckles right now. 2v1 situation, but Knuckles getting a punch onto two until JDD Sandy swiftly kicks him in the nuts and makes sure that this round is for the attacker. 6-2. Knock Knock, what's there? Is in quite a lead here. 4 rounds right now, and we're seeing them stop whatever kind of momentum the defense of Knock Knock, who's there, is trying to build. Dropout.
Yeah, with that 2-6 situation, there is a 4-round lead, and that last round, it was kind of apparent that Knuckles had the correct idea there to switch to the classic before getting another peek at the jet. But at that point, I think you're just inclined to just back off and reload to your Spectre instead, because again, the damage drop off still in this game is just really, really high, especially for a pistol like the classic. So I guess for next time, just make sure just be hyper aware as to what gun you want to approach as going to the side. Lemon already has spotted the opposing Sova and just tried to get that wallbang, but no dice to be found there as the rest of the squad will be pushing in this B site, and Rain is just in the front to charge.
There you have it. Lear gonna be thrown on over. Hoppy looking to go for a push immediately. An override C-Link is a stack from defense, and it does seem like they're just buying whatever they can on the Arsenal side. But no, Hoppy right now just hopping on the round, skipping like a bunny, and making sure that no one's gonna be breathing on the other side. Seems like, though, that Hoppy is just the tip of the spear here, Dropout, because while all of this is happening, it's a mad scramble for the attackers to set up here on B side, and Whiff's right now deciding to put the spike down. Knuckles, though, he's a hero, he gets the kill, and can he get more? Lemon on the other side.
Wow, just look at that positioning though. 3v3. The TP though almost gotten hit by the Hunter's Fury there, but Knuckles has killed out Paragon in the meantime, and the retake seems doable here. But look at that, Fang and Dash just working together as a team with the liftoff and that flank together in the end. Will get that defuse for their team as they manage to stop again the bleeding that the attacking team has purposely been giving to them the past few rounds there, and they're giving themselves a little bit of hope there and for the next following rounds.
Are you telling us we're gonna have an actual game, Mr. Dropout?
Yes,
Is
sir.
this gonna
Yes,
be
sir.
the case? Seems like it with Knuckles there with 10 kills. Same case though for JDD Sanity, and you can see right now who's really carrying their weight and more in these teams. On the flip side though, the defense now, thanks to that round win, able to keep stable on the economy, and they have 3 rifles, an operator, and a judge in hand. But on the other side, with so much money in the bank for quite a while for the attacking side, they can pick up rifles one more time, but this will be their last chance if they lose things out. JDT Sandy playing in the middle, looking for anyone to peek into, but Knuckles, he's a hero, and he's gonna be able to get this Chaos Emerald over onto the mid lane. Can he find more targets though? Caldron trying to say hello, and Paragon out in the open, just dying very quickly. Knuckles right now, yet again with a 1-2 punch.
Time to hunt.
Yeah, they're already constricting.
They can come.
A lot of movement coming from the attacking side here. All sides have been covered from them. And Tas is just running in with the judge in place. TP's in position though, as Hoppy killing out Darky in the meantime using that leer, but apparently gets baited out by one of his teammates instead. And now it's still a 4v2 situation. And using that recon dart to enter into that side does see whiffs in the meantime, and it's just a race against time though. But Knuckles with a 3k killing out the whiffs will make sure that there's no funky business going in that mid window. Bomb will be dropped, and Hoppy, the last person remaining, will get shot out by the judge, remaining 10 HP though. And if you do have the distance there with the judge, you're still gonna get shot there with 10 HP. 46 situation for the defending side.
Bro, if someone throws a rock at you and you have 10 HP, you die. That's just it. Someone pokes you with their finger, they're probably gonna die as well. That's a terrible way to live, but that's just the case there. No matter the nerf, the bullets still come out from the gun. And there you have it. 4-6 gonna be the scoreline here. Seems like our defense trying to muster a bit of a comeback so far, Mr. Dropout. And yes, guys, Pugs getting a bit more active. It's just because, you know, we're doing it consistently again. And that's the thing. If you start doing things again, tuloy-tuloy, then of course people will come if they like it enough. So yeah, just if you ever feel like doing something, I'm telling you, just do it as much as you can. But anyway, we're seeing what JDD Santi can do here with that Blade Storm. Knuckles, so in the meantime, has really just been the MVP for the defense so far. And a good scan there onto the Reyna, but he cannot secure the shot. Still needs to be careful though, because Lemon is creeping closer and closer. And the real question now, can this Classic get any kind of surprise at a very economic state here for the attackers? Dropout, and they're just trying to get at least into a distance that they can use those guns effectively.
Yeah, they're vying for that garage control right then, but they're just Lemon just waiting it out for one of these operators to peek out. But the rotations have already happened, and for some reason, there is no contest in a site whatsoever. JDD Sanity already inside. Does have one person in waiting, and Tas will get shot out with the kunais in place. Bomb will be planted. There's no one there yet over in heaven, but Knuckles will kill out Lemon guarding in this garage position. Now TP's in place in regards to Paragon, and look at that. The flash is in place. Does get that. No, Fang. Oh, very awkward.
It happens. Fang able to back away in time, but Paragon with a good paranoia there. Unfortunately, it doesn't lead to a kill. Whiff still spotted, and just peekaboo. I see a Sage hiding by that wall. Now all of China gonna know you're there. Darky though in the meantime, he is spotted by Whiffs anyway. Whiffs in the meantime got a fold in hand of Fang, and it's 2v1. It comes to the none. Fang with 3, and that's that for the round. 5-6 in the Omen. They're getting the intel and getting the kills. It is a bit closer than it should be. Only barely a second to spare, or less than a second to spare rather. But still a win for the defense anyway. And we go into the last round with a chance to tie things up.
You know, that last round like could have gone either way.
Yes.
Between two situations, Whiffs had that revive coming there, and if he instead went to CT and revived the Jet instead of taking that engage in a site, the game could have gone differently, and it could have gone in a 7-4 situation before the round ended. But I guess in all things Valorant, some things just not meant to be, as the rest of the squad will be pushing them out in a site already. 2 split members will be pushing on out, and Dash just missing all of his shots again. It's just a reminiscence here, as Fang will kill out Hoppy in the meantime. It's just the Vanguard so far, but Paragon will take him out in the meantime, as the rest of the squad will push out into the A site. But Dash just guns blazing, Whiffs, and Paragon in the meantime get kills of their own, as this bomb will be planted shortly. Revives in place. Phoenix ult in place, but Knuckles just inside, does have one, takes one, 2, but JDD Sanity again has the answer, killing out Knuckles in the meantime, and will have to use that run it back, but no contest to be found there, and Paragon will get taken out by Darky, and it seems to be a possible situation here, Daks, 1v1 situation.
He's alive, and right now he is dead! The JDD Sanity. Darky able to protect himself from the flank, but then again, the Jets just able to win out the duel, and that's that for the round. An incredible chain of events there, and a good effort really from Fang and Dash to try and hold the line. But if you're gonna play that operator, you need to get confidence immediately from your first shot. 7-5 though is the scoreline. Not the worst effort and not the worst score here for a team that then went 0-4 to start things off. So Knock Knock, who's there now? Gonna be on the defense. Knock Knock, what's there on the attacking side this time? Oh, no, rather, baliktad pala. It's what's there on the defense. It's who's there on the attack. I'm not gonna remember. I'm just gonna call them attack and defense anyway. But then again, this is gonna be a good reset for both sides. 5-7 can become 7-7, or can become 5-9, or something in between. But for now, whiffs on that Sage, putting something in between the double doors. There's a wall in the way. Garage is sealed here for the defense.
Oh, look at that though. Does have the defense ready with the wall in place, making sure that Garage is stuck and ready in that position. No, but Dash, he saw the barrel, but doesn't take the opportunity to kill him. Does take the peek though, but JDD Sandy is stuck between a rock and a hard place. But Fang gets taken out, and the bomb suddenly is with them, supposedly as whiffs. Will kill a Dash in the meantime, making it a 3v4 situation. Now the bomb will be being hauled in to this B site. One person waiting for them in the C-Link. Apparently two, maybe three people, as there's one person waiting for them from behind, and that is JDD Sanity, killing out Darky in the meantime, and this will be a 2v4 situation to remember. Make that a 1v4, make that a 0v4, as JDD Sanity will wipe the floor out with a 3k of his own, and will secure the pistol round for his team, 8-5.
Welcome to Haven, where people just decide to go to the other side of the map, and it works effectively. Such a big map with 3 sides. You want to make sure things get more narrow, and a perfect timing there from JDD Sanity to play the backstab and be the spy to remember. So he's the spy who shot you, and he's the one who took your identity. Right now though, we're seeing him be in the spotlight with those takedowns. 17 here for JDD Sanity, 11 for Wiz, but goes to show when you have a jet that can just pop off, and you can get really far into a game. 3 goes a Bulldog and a Spectre, and like I say about the Bulldog, it's the gun advantage round. Gun of choice. It's really so effective and so efficient to buy right now. At least that mini assault rifle doing the damage that needs to be done, and the burst fire can be lethal. But speaking of lethality, here comes the push from the jet. But Dash tried to play Kung Fu Panda there. Drop out. Taskfire down with the backstab. But unfortunately, Master Ugwe gonna be dying there. Taskfire down in the meantime, avoiding the shock darts. And Knuckles though still gets a kill off the Hoppy anyway. 4v3 as the spike's being put down.
Every time we say something good about them, they're like the next event just shows, and there is no stopping with the just dead suddenly. 3v4 situation as Knuckles with that wallbang killing out Paragon in the meantime would make it into a 2v4, and again with that Sheriff just making good use of that wall, that armor penetration coming into one of the walls there. Lemon spots out 4, but again the advantage goes in the way of the attacking side as Lemon will be desperately pushing into this site. There's almost 0 to no time remaining as Taz, being the vanguard of their team, heals out the rest of the squad, and there's no choice. Fang and Darky just takes out Lemon in the end, and they kind of just stole that round out of the water there, Daks, and they turn it into a 6-8 scoreline.
Yep. It's a dead ringer for steal there, true, and TF2 Pugs. You know how hard it is to fix anything TF2 custom related. It's a pain in the ass because the server is gonna be bad. That's just it. Like, so yeah, guys, I'll host a TF2 Pug, and then what's gonna happen is local server or it's best available dedicated, and then random people get in. It's a little iffy.
No.
It's a little iffy. I mean, I love TF2. I came from TF2, and you know, it's fun. You know, it's a fun game. But you know, we're having fun here. 6-8. It seems like the attack able to steal that second round, Mr. Dropout. And well, it's up to the defense to get it back yet again. But they have the rifles right here, right now. Seeker's still gonna be into play early, and whiffs. He knows he has to back one away. Then the ultimate from the Skye. Space being created, and Fang right now putting that spike down. Last part though, I think he should be in healing duty right now because 2 of his teammates are low on the HP. And there you go. While the mend is happening here with the regrowth, Knuckles with the kill on the one. JDD standing on the board, but as soon as I say that, it's 3 kills already here for the defense, and Dash right now playing in the back of sight. 1 kill for Dash, looking for another one, doesn't get it. Hoppy though, able to get rid of the jet and protected by the Sage to stay alive versus Taskfire. 6-8 becomes 6-9, and it's nice enough here for the defense to get another round.
Yeah, 3 quick kills coming from CT over to Garage. It just seals out the deal so far, and they couldn't take the retake that seriously just because of the damage that the Sova dealt already pre post land. So it was just a good situation coming from the defending side, and there was little to no contest coming from the attacking side at all. They held it out properly, but the numbers advantage was just too big from that round, and it turned into a scoreline 9-6 so far, advantage to the defending side.
Yeah, well, they have the guns now, and it just goes to show when you play a proper retake, you have to get and get kills instantaneously. Well, it's such a big effort for your team that you can build on. Look for those 1v1s simultaneously and win them all out to light up that scoreboard. But Dash, he can't even see anything through the smoke, and now he can't even see anything through that paranoia. Everything the Omen can throw at him, it has happened. JDT Sandy, though, with a kill onto one, looking for a second one, and Darky tried to contest up close, but the hot hands is a little too late to the party, and it's like trying to light a match when the candle is already out of that string. 1v3 here in the A-Link angle. And that's just big no-no. A long rather. JDT Santi with 3 knuckles though, tanking the shock dart. He doesn't care that Lemon is gonna shoot him, but he has to care about the Jet on the other side. Dab for the Jet because that's a quad there. 10-6, and it seems like with JDT Santi on fire like this, they're trying to run away with it.
Yeah, they're trying to run away with it. Still close effort from Knuckles. They're getting that sick headshot to remember. As the rest of the squad just fumbling about here, and as they need to recuperate most of their losses here and find another way to enter into the site. So far, just entering into the site isn't the best idea. I think going for default here will probably slow down the defender's side going for the flank areas. Already, look at this. JDD is just pushing out of Sewer and just pushing out of A. Just the confidence from this man, as they know that even if the site is getting taken here in the C side, he could just go for the flank and potentially just kill out everyone in the process though. Whiffs on the other side, taking care of that garage with the wall in place, just making sure that there's no funky business coming from outside garage. As the bomb will be being planted according to Aspire, as there's the squad just going back out and looking for a way to get in. And Knuckles though, this is the prime opportunity to use a Hunter's Fury here, but if you miss one shot, it may be doomed for you. So let's see if Knuckles can hold this CT out. The one kill coming from him though, before getting taken out by JDD Sanity, along with the paranoia coming from them. As JDD Sanity just pushing out into side though, Dash takes first contact at the whip, kills him in the process, but then the wrongly reload coming from JDT Sanity will still deal for him. 2v3 situation though, as 3 people from long side just holding this one out. JDT Sanity really doesn't have a choice here but to push, but there's no time remaining. 31 HP remaining as the rest of the squad of the attacking side will need to escape, as Darky will get killed out in the process, but the attacking side will win that round 7-10.
Well, it is so dangerous if you think about it. You go for a Hunter's Fury from back of sight and get pushed properly, then you're just dead immediately to someone like the Jet. But there and then, just make a firing squad, have the lines of combat ready, and that was just exactly what the attack did there. Dropout. They set up onto the cubby, onto the long angle, and they made sure they can win the duels and keep an eye out on that spike. Set up for your post plant, be ready to go at the moment's notice, and that was just a recipe of success in that round. But guys, hi to Mochi right there. But besides that, if you do want to join, just hop on into discord.gg/Valorant PH. These are pugs. This is not a tournament. Tournament is later at 6 on the Facebook page. And yeah, we're just happy if you're here. Feel free to join if there are still slots. Not too sure though, because this is a shorter session for today. But you can try it anyway, and you can join the community for next week's session. But now though, the next thing on the list, Dropout, is Knuckles and his Hunter's Fury. He's trying to get at least one kill with this one. Unfortunately, he cannot find the tags appropriately. Dash though in the meantime look to push on forward as well.
Oh wow.
Through the smoke perhaps as Taskbar gets a target, and the Aldrone says hello, but Dash gonna be backing on away. I would love to see him just go for the push anyway. But speaking of the push, it's Knuckles right now keeping an eye out on JDT Sanity's push there. Fang though in the meantime would do so far. Lemon, one Ares and a Dream gets the scan and a takedown of the Taskfire, and he does know there are people on the other side, but then again, the attack is ready, but the Ares getting another one. He's the God of War. He's going for the chains yet again to bind them. And Lemon, can he squeeze out one more kill from this gun? Shorty making some noise, Dash backing on away. And here we go again with the contest versus the machine gun Dropout. Lemon, he's caught in the middle. Lemon, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go fix up the Vandal and avoid Dash for now? Seems like the Sova will get a reprieve here as the attacking side gets another one back to back for them here, Dropout.
Revealing area.
Yeah, they managed to take that one smoothly. And Lemon, though, in the end, nice effort, though, using that Aristo's advantage. If you are confident in a gun like that, go use it. It's a good gun anyway. 50 bullets out of 100. And if you hit your shots, it might as well been a GG already. But again, the rest of the attacking squad just playing that perfectly, just avoiding any sort of just confrontation from Lemon will make sure that they have secured that round with the economy in place as they will try to make this comeback happen. So far, 8 to 10. It's just one of the longer games that we've had so far, Dax. And it's still the first match of the day.
Really, I honestly haven't noticed how long it was. It's pretty chill. It's been pretty quick for me. So, but hey, you make some sense. It really is because that start was very decisive, and then suddenly we're seeing the comeback happen. We're seeing the contest, and we're actually seeing people shoot each other on both sides. And speaking of that one, Fang there, keeping an eye out on Lemon. Now, there's a semblance of understanding and growth here from Knock Knock, who's there. They're understanding that the push can happen from all those angles, and they're playing the anti-lurk very efficiently. Keep an eye out on the sides, get the kill as soon as possible. But JDT Sanity, he's the one who pioneered this in this specific game. And with the operator, all he needs is one shot on anyone not paying attention, and he will give another gun and another number in favor of their side. Oh, almost the collat there. JD Sanity with the kill onto Daspire, and suddenly it's 4v2.
Yeah, it did look like a collat there, but the Omen didn't get killed out from there. But then again, the Skye is already down. You get one down from the opposing side, and that's still a good situation for you. Not a lot of time remaining though, as you have at least 30 seconds remaining to push into this site, and the rest of the defending squad will be setting up their perimeter in one of these sites to make sure that all positions are secured here. Knuckles in the meantime, oh my god, gets abused by that paranoia right there. And even with the Bucky like that, Huppy will help them in the meantime, as Fang will be the last person remaining. There's no time remaining, as JDT Sanity will take one quick peek. 3 kills to his name, and will be an 11 to 8 situation from the defending side.
You know, this is why glasses were invented. There's so many things that make you nearsighted in life that you just need it. The paranoia, same thing. But I don't think the glasses are gonna help you because you can see past it. But it's the same case. You want to be able to get that vision. But the paranoia abuse has been absolutely incredible so far in this game. Both Paragon and Fang doing work with that blind, but Paragon more on the assist side. Fang in the meantime setting up for himself. But 8 to 11, this is looking very perilous now for the attacking side. Sure, they're gonna try and contest with the operator as well, but JDT Sanity is prepared on the A-long angle, and the up shots just do not connect. Big whiz from both of these jets so far. And here and now, it's JDT Sanity killing Taskbar to start things off. Then again, there's now the running back being played out here by Darky, but his first life is gone. The second one is gonna be there yet again. And JDT Sanity, he is on fire. He is looking nigh unstoppable. Dash, gonna hit the curve and gonna go down. One more victim perhaps with this one bullet in the chamber. Fang though TPing. Oh, Hoppy and Paragon on the board, and that's it. Turn around, fair play. JDT Sanity with 3, and just breaking the spine of the last remaining member for match point.
Yeah, the core is already dropping here, as the rest of the attacking squad is just out and about, just looking for a way to enter the side. But because of that flawless round and all of the ultimate abilities from the defending side up and running, it's kind of hard for them to contest here unless the attacking side still has something to do about it. The Skye still has an ultimate up in place, as the rest of the squad will try to go for one last push coming in this mid side. But let's see, as the Sage and Reina just pushing out into sight already, as Hobby very, very confident in the aim, will get shot down by Darky in the meantime, as that recon bolt will spot out one. Is Hunter's Fury in position already? As Skye though using that ult and will actually destroy one of the walls there. Pretty interesting interaction there, as JD Sanity and Ko will push it to the side though, but Lemon takes out one, takes out two, as Whiffs kills out one before getting taken out. Darky, the last person remaining, still has hope though, still has a Spectre in hand, and one peek can do it. But because of that, Whiffs will take him out with a 3K and will end their chances of making that comeback happen, and they'll win it out 13 to 8. First match in Haven.
Well, mad scramble on B side. Bladestorm battle. Hunt is really going for the cross, and just utter chaos in 360 motion right there, right then. The center of the map was basically a crater to hell for the defense. And fortunately for them, they get dragged on down to the low ground, and they get dragged down into the mud as well. 8-13, the final score line. JDT Santi hitting that 30 bro and going for a 137 eco rating. Really so efficient and staying alive so much in this game. 23-16 though for Knuckles instead. Really big value with the darts all throughout. And I gotta say, the Omens, they're not the ones on top of the scoreboard, but the Paranoias were absolutely huge in this game. Whiffs as well, helping on out with that Sage, getting takedowns early on. And just an interesting game where it looked one-sided at the start, it got hotly contested in the middle, and then it looked one-sided again in the end. It's a one-side sandwich, and I guess kung isang side lang yung may palaman, it's not that tasty, but at least there's something there. At least there's something.
True.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah, and
I should write that down. Quote.
Daks tweets.
Fuck.
Put that in your Twitter
Tangina,
later.
just someone clip that shit, and that was the answer right there. Where was I? Yeah, aren't you next game dropout?
Yes, I am next game.
Okay, what team are
Right.
you supposed to be in?
I should be in Pug Team 1. So yeah, I'll see you around, Dax. Thanks
Okay,
for the cast
okay,
again.
Okay, wait.
I'll see you
I
later.
will drag you there. Sige. So people are. What's happening here? Why are so many people into casting today? Like, what's up? Just take my job, guys. Honestly, I don't. It's time for me to retire. It's time for me to call it quits. And yes. Si Dadfemina yung next kong ikukuha dito. Let me fix things up. Missed that wide open shot. It happens, man. It happens. Dude, we're just chilling, okay? This is the Pugs. Oh, there. Who's fighting people in the chat, man? Who's like being what's this, Mr. Moderator? What did you delete? I wish I could see it. What the fuck did you just delete? Who's being a fuckface, man? Bruh, these are just Pugs, guys. He asked for these size. Come on, everyone does. Like, isn't the answer just yes by this point? Like, let's be real. Isn't the answer yes? And yes doesn't even matter. Because if I show it on stream, I get banned. If I don't show it on stream, well, that's normal. Because people don't whip out their dicks for real good reason, right? So yeah. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Shock Rizal, for being such a good moderator. But don't worry about that shit. Anyway, are we going to go into the next game? Give me a sec. I know I'm supposed to fix something. First, I need to change the map. So, step 1, map is Ascent. Step 2, why the fuck does the defense not have a team name? Why the fuck does the defense not have a team name? I'm not going to start this game unless we have a team name. Okay, their name is Killjoy Turret. There you go. I see it now. Wait. I'm on the wrong screen. I realize also I'm on the wrong screen. Whatever. Don't worry about it. This is Pugs. No one cares about how Pugs is handled. It's like, fuck it. We do things we enjoy and we go continue on. Double check teams. I need anyone who's casting here to okay, so I'm gonna get my dad Femina. He will introduce himself to us. He is now here and he needs to be in the lobby. So hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Hi, good afternoon to you, Daks. I'm very happy to be here, actually.
Okay. I'm glad you're here too. I know you've been very excited to do this, and it's pretty chill as you can see. We just cast some games, we talk the shit, and this is just us having some fun, yeah. But I need you in the lobby, or my computer will cry itself to sleep, as it did there with dropout. So please get in the game, so we can get you into the lobby, etc. I'll let that pass
Alright,
on
well,
drop. Yeah, go ahead.
Siya, I'm just gonna give you yung ano ko na lang, yung
Yes.
username ko na lang
Yes.
probably, or could you just give me yours?
It's the ID in the Discord, my friend. Daks #Pugs right
Yes.
there. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
there you go. Thank you, Mr. Shock. I love you forever. Happy birthday to Shock. So guys, if you don't know, it was Shock's birthday yesterday. So give him a greeting, give him some love, maybe send him some money if you find out what his Gcash is or whatever. Those are things you can do, right? But yeah. There you go. So, how do I call you? Can you call you dad? I've been missing a father figure in my life. So, Maybe you're gonna be that there. No, I'm just kidding. My dad is literally in the other room. Wait, actually, while you introduce real quick, talk about yourself. I'm gonna give pizza to my dad because he's here at home. I'll be right back. Thanks for reminding me. I have
Okay.
a father.
I love the personality on this guy. Hello, stream. My name is Dadfemina. I am a up and coming shotcaster in the local Valorant scene. I just finished shotcasting for play by play in the Cyber Cage Amateur Valorant Tournament Season 3 winner take all. And right now I'm just looking for opportunities here and there. And I remembered the moderator here, Shak Rizal. Shout out to you. Happy birthday nga pala sa'yo. Na these guys are having pugs dito sa Valorant PH official Discord server, and I didn't know that it was gonna be this chill, and I'm really glad to be here because I just, ewan ko, like I was given this opportunity like around like 2 weeks ago, but I told him that I was pretty busy that time, but now I'm pretty free, so here I am.
Yeah. Okay, so I kind of want to ask what you said a while ago, but I'll probably just listen to the VOD anyway. But I do know that you've been wanting to cast for quite a while already. I see you in the 10-man server looking for someone to actually do something. But the thing about 10-mans is the schedule is too weird to even bother with it. Parang, ano oras ba sila naglalaro? And then sometimes you look at them, it's like, there's no games anyway. But thank you for being here, Femina. Ano ba? How do I call you? Dadfemina?
I mean, there's a few variations here and there. Dad femina for like longer, or people just call me Dad Fem or just Dad, yeah, whichever you want to call
Okay,
it.
okay. Dad
Yeah.
it is. Dad it is. My dad looked at me. He was
Okay,
like,
okay.
"Where'd you get pizza today?" It's like, I bought pizza. It's like, okay. And I was like, yeah. Father figure in my life. There you go, guys. If you don't have father figures in life, I feel for you, I hope you get a dad in your life someday. Maybe Dad Feminal will be the guy for you. Anyway, though. Call him daddy. Call him daddy
Oh
and
man.
call it a day. Anyway, though, the larger your dick, the lower your IQ. Oh no. Oh no. That's why I'm a dumbass still casting by this point. I get it now. I get why my career choices are like this, Vyminal. Anyway, though, we'll be getting into the game. I know I messaged Mons as well. You can just do it's basically you just hop into the pug waiting room. I'll fix it up. You can get into the next game and you cast like this. So it's just shooting the shit. You're fine. Don't forget though, if you need some help, you can ask one of the moderators. They can help you out. Everyone looking ready to go. Seems like even wait lang ah. As a thought, are you okay with your ping? Is what's
Oh.
wrong? What's wrong? Yeah, okay. Okay. G then.
129.
Yeah, that's his problem. I don't care if he says it's okay. If there is consent, then that is not my problem anymore. Let's go. So another game,
Alright.
guys. Into the
Okay.
pugs. Map is Ascent. So, I always ask, especially our first time casters, make them sound smart on stream. So, Dad, what can you tell me about this map? What are you expecting as we get into the second game?
I like talking about this map with a lot of other people, and whenever I ask about Ascent, they always tell me that it's one of their favorite maps, simply because I feel like they believe that this map is pretty balanced in terms of attacking side and defending side. This map is so balanced that it's always the home for close games. I'd always see an Ascent game on pro play, and then lagi ko nakikita, it's always a 13-13 overtime whenever I see it. So I feel like it all just comes down to execution. But then again, parang we're playing in the Philippine server, the Southeast Asian server, and people here are pretty known to be aggressive.
Damn, I don't know what kind of Ascent games you're watching that it goes to overtime, but I'm glad I don't get to watch that because sometimes, I might fall asleep because the game takes too long. In any case, though, Ascent is, I would agree with you, a pretty balanced map. It has those wide open spaces, but it does get tighter to amplify Sentinel power. It's a good mixed match of both like the Valorant side of things, the CS side of things, and really goes to show that there's something for everyone on a map like this. But speaking of something, we get Dropout Candy on the Brimstone already. Seems like Spain on the Raze as well. Double Duelist, Sage, plus the Silver Brimstone on the defending side. Dave Vardo, is he there? Is he okay? Dave, please be there or we're gonna go back into the lobby. Okay, we're going back to the lobby. Sabi na nga ba, putang ina.
Okay. I think he was just I
his
think
game
he just
crashed.
left the party right now.
No, his game crashed.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, so I
Yeah.
gotta ask you, Dad, how long have you been casting? I mean, what made you go down this career path or is this just like a hobby to you? What's up? What's the story? I think you probably told it already, but I just want to hear the, the juicy bits about things.
Well, I used to lead this community, a Discord community, here in the Philippines, and we started off that community by putting out a League of Legends tournament. Then
Ooh.
we didn't have anybody to cast together with the other caster that we had, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do the part anyway. So I just got into it, and then I instantly fell in love with it. I didn't stop like getting gigs here and there. But I transitioned from League of Legends to just Valorant, or mainly just FPS in general. I started Valorant casting this around January. Kaya knowing that I'll be here casting with you, Dax, it's just a pretty big honor actually.
Bruh. The honor is all mine. Like what they say in the chat, hashtag free labor. Thank you for making my life easier on these days. But all jokes aside, it's nice to have people who are willing to hop into the pugs. This is why we do this in the first place. It's super chill for a reason because anyone can join no matter their rank, and anyone can cast basta G sila. So, well, maybe someone will notice that. You can use this for clips. I see people use this for their demo reels, and I'm like, I don't even have a casting reel myself. But then I see it's like, hey, that's the pugs. Cool. I like that. So you can feel free to do whatever you need with this kind of content. But it seems like now we are ready to go. So enough about the podcast mode. Maybe it's time for us to get into the game. Guys, remember, hanggang 5 lang tayo dito. I'm willing to go a bit over just to finish the queue. But we still have Rambulan at 6. So, if we make it to 6 and this is not done, I'm going to be like, okay, game is over. Goodbye, we have tournament to do with money on the line. But here we have it. I think it's going to be the same comp though for the defense. And a while ago here, Dad, we saw 2 duelists plus the Sage, the Sova, and the Brimstone. So interesting enough, there was no Sentinel on that team. So what do you think about that kind of composition? It feels like it's a 2.5 duelist setup. Sure, you have the Sage that can wall, that can slow, but it's not as, I'd say, of a hard lock compared to playing like the Cypher or the Killjoy, especially with Cypher in a good spot now.
I think what they're trying to do is that I think they're balancing out their attacking and defensive defenses or options actually. With the attackers going for the double duelist comp with a Viper as their controller and information gathering with both Sentinel and initiators on that role. The attackers have a pretty standard comp in my opinion. The Viper is really good for mid control whenever you want to push mid with your teammates. Really good for post plan as well, together with the Sova. I really also like the aggressive Reyna pick out of the attackers, but that also just rounds out Davor with the Sentinel pick of Cypher. But on the other side, though, I also really like the Brimstone pick coming out from Dropout Candy. I feel like Brimstone is a more efficient smoker. In other cases of an Omen or just the Viper itself. Reyna, another Reyna pick on the other side as well. Sage for healing. Jet as the NG frag, and Sova again a really good initiator pick on Ascent. So all in all, this match, I really do think again another close one in my opinion.
Yeah, we'll see though. The thing about the Brimstone and Dropout Candy, it's his pocket pick, and he's a lineup god that knows how to line them up, but then suddenly someone gets in the way with their body instead. But here we have it. It will be teams of Killjoy, Turret, and Skye, Birdie. We're seeing a bit of variance, especially in the control. Viper on one side, Brimstone on the other. And it seems like someone's asking here, any tips for starting caster, Daks? It's not... Study the game is one of the biggest factors if you're picking a game. But if you just want to know how to talk about something, figure out what kind of talky boy are you. Are you a play-by-play that knows how to talk about things more? Are you an analyst to talk about the smart things constantly? Are you more of the funny guy and you can be a pseudo-host, a bit of a reprieve in between all the things happening? And once you find that identity, that's really the first step on being a caster. Figure out what lets you be comfy in talking and figure out how much you're willing to talk in the first place and what you want to talk about. But right now, let's talk about Daddy Jan here, Dad, because he gets a kill on the project, getting us a good start. Jim in the meantime with the target, finding out Charlie, 4v4, and just a quick little push into the middle. Spain feeling the pain, caught out behind, and even with Daddy Jan trying to play the wall on up, Bones is there to rattle him and take him down.
Kiwi with the Sheriff finds Raze. Jimac is going to take that 1 to 3k coming in for this Raze player. Dropout Candy takes him with his pants down, but there is going to be Davor with the trade. The attackers are going to win the first round, and I was pretty surprised. The action was a little bit dormant in the start. I was really surprised at when the Sage player, that is Daddy Jan, he was ready to put out the wall, but he was able to get a pick for himself. But with 2 kills coming in for this defending side, the attackers were able to adapt to that. Heading onto the A side, when they know that there were 3 members around B, they knew that they couldn't attack it pretty efficiently to their advantage. So I think the bait and switch for them, it was working out, and it did give them a lot of the kills.
And they were just getting shot from in behind anyway, so might as well push forward and go to a site they know that is clear on out. So 1-0 right now in favor of the attackers here, and Skye Birdie in the lead. Quick little entry though from Jimac, and that is just gonna be him hacking Spain immediately. There, the shorty getting the 2 shots and getting that takedown. Project in the meantime on the board as well, but Charlie on the high ground trying to play from the window. Here we have it. It's 5v2 immediately, and a quick take onto A site is leading to the demise of the defense here, Dad.
Right off the bat, the action doesn't stop as we do have a 2 versus 5 situation. A 45-second on the clock for the retake, and the spike has already been planted. But Daddy Jan, he has the Bucky online. He might spot out Davor on the other side of the smoke. Gets taken down with the ghost. Charlie gets another, but Project is going to be there to trade it out. It is a 2-0 in favor of the attackers right now.
Yes, sir. 2-0 indeed. Quick little entry to killing everyone on the rafters. And that wasn't even the biggest buys there from the attacking side. They stuck around on the pistols, and now they are rewarded for it by having the rifles, having the Spectre and the Judge, and a good chunk of economy in this 3rd round. In the meantime, the defense sticking around with the rifles, the Spectre, but on light armor. And this is really the conundrum of playing this newest patch. When you're gonna go for the save, the eco on a round that you lost in, you better be damn sure that you're not using abilities as well. It gets really costly from the get-go, and you can see it now. Not the best economy here for the defense. Quick lineup though from Azathoth, trying to smoke out the rafters, knowing where to lob them, but it's up to Charlie here to try and hold the line. The flights from Jimac though, flying on high, soaring like an eagle, and that from above gets to take down Spain though with the refrag.
Yeah, and that was a really good entry coming out from Jimac, but we have a retake coming in for the defending side. Kiwi with a kill onto Jimac with the Vandal. A 4 versus 3, the spike has been planted. There is a shock dart to try and deny entry, but Davor is going to be there to kill Daddy Jan. A 3 versus 3. Spain is coming out of garden door. He gets shock darted for a bit, so he has 70% HP, but Davor is going to kill him. Drop out Candy, going to take down Bows. A 1 versus 2. Davor gets a triple kill, and we have Kiwi versus the world. A 1 versus 2. The spike hasn't been defused. He is around heaven. He takes down a 1 versus 1. 33% HP for Kiwi, but it doesn't matter. Davor gets a 4k off the back of that, and it is going to be the 3-round win. And the attackers are just in a very comfortable situation right now.
That was so close. Kind of dropped the ball a moment there from Dropout Candy. He said, you know, they know me for Y1 taps because I only have 1 bullet in the chamber, but he didn't hit the shot that he wanted, and well, he died looking pretty awkward there. But in the case of Zavardor, he was just able to consume the opposition. Now the neural theft is available. He has 6 kills on the board, and that was such a close effort though from Kiwi in that 1v1. But regardless of what happened, the result is it's 3-0 right now in favor of the attack. The defense though throwing caution to the wind, pushing on forward. Drop at Candy, not seen by the dart there, and he says Peekaboo gets the headshot on the bone, takes him down, but it's still Azathoth with the refrag. Daddy Jan right now setting up the middle here with a wall, Dadfem. But at the same time, it's a quick transition into B side. The door is getting closed on over. The market will be sealed here. And as we get Davor coming closer and closer, Azathoth is putting that spike down. And it seems like here that Skye Birdie is forcing post plant.
We are demonstrating the superior loadout. Jimac though says precise gunplay, throws away the paint shells, takes down Daddy Jan. Project is gonna take 1 onto Kiwi as well, and Charlie versus the world, the 1 versus 4. He gets spotted out by the camera. Jimac is gonna get taken down with the Spectre. 70% HP for Charlie. 20 takes him down as well. Project is out. A 1 versus 2. He takes the Vandal for himself, and he has to go for the clutch. Azathoth is also gonna get taken down to 3k coming in for this Jet player, and it is a 1 versus 1. 1 player around mid-market and 1 on site now. He has gonna go for the half right now. He has to go for the wallbang as well, but I think it is gonna be so close. Ooh. Charlie 20 has to go for the clutch, but it is the real right click for Charlie 20, but it's not gonna matter as it is gonna be the attackers winning out with the spike detonating on Charlie 20. But that was an impressive play coming out from Jet.
You know that round, That's the kind of round where you clip that shit, but then you remove the last part. The spike didn't detonate. I totally won the round for the team. That totally happened. And sometimes when you look for those style points, it gets in the way with the objective. And Charlie, beautiful effort there with the Spectre into the Blade Storm. But forgetting about the spike like that, yeah, that's a bit of a problem because now the scoreline is heavily in favor of the attacking side. So Jimak leading the charge here with 6 kills, has the showstopper, and we've seen him hit those flights like he was Superman, saying, you know, I'm just gonna be soaring on high like an eagle yet again. So maybe, just maybe, this rocket jumper, or this blastback jumper, as I would like to say, will be able to show us another quick rotation, another quick set of movements, surfing through the skies. But Davor consuming another one. Is he like the Cho'Gath here in the middle of the map? Dropout Candy gonna fall as well. 5v3 immediately, and it's up to Spain here on the defense to try and hold a site.
We do have 2 members coming in. Jimak with the entry takes down Spain with the showstopper. It is the frag into a site. It is the 2 versus 5. Daddy Jan together with Kiwi has to go for the retake. We do have 5 members of the attackers going for the site secure. As I thought, but the plant means it is the 45 seconds on the clock. Davor is gonna go for the smoke bang onto Daddy Jan. It is gonna be the 1 versus 5, but Kiwi has no hope in this. The 4K coming in for Davor, and the 5th round win coming in for the attackers.
Yeah, Davor again with a quad there. Just goes to show the Cypher always at the right place at the right time. He has that white hat and more, able to tip it to the skills of, well, the attacking side. And you can see it here, 5-0, looking really, really good for Davor and co. And this is just Skye, Birdie in control of this game. Killjoy turret, a few moments here and there, but they haven't been able to collate as a team, and they're struggling on the defense because of it. And Vyminal, I don't think Lucia and Phoenix sound the same at all. It's very different, the accents. And I don't think I can say the other thing on stream, but you know, Dropout Candy, he lines things up with a molly there. Orbital Strike is available, and we'll see now if he can get that laser on. But Jimak Project on the board. Here comes the laser though, and they are forced to push. They see Dropout peeking on over, but Project right now wrecking house against 2. And Charlie there onto the market trying to see what kind of deals he can make. But Davor tapping, and tapping. Tippy tap, making it happen. 5v1 now, all up to Kiwi with 1 HP. He gets a target, but he gets traded immediately. And a quick round there, 6-0, but precision from Davor to keep it up and find the target eventually.
We saw the quick triple P coming out from the attackers to swarm out Dropout Candy, and Davor, where you talk about his 1-taps, tapping onto mid-market, taking out the 1 player around that area. And, you know, this is looking like a landslide victory for the attacking side right now. They have 6 round wins in a row, and with the defenders right now, they haven't won a single round here, but they do have the rifles online. We do have Kiwi with the ultimate. We have Spain with her Empress online as well. It is ready, but we do have Daddy Jan with the kill onto GMAC. Project with a trade back, so it is a 4 versus 4. I think they're going for the rotation onto a cubby, but Spain is ready for whoever is going to push. He might spot out 4 players. Project is gonna get taken down, but Bones is there for the trade. A 3 versus 3. Dropout Candy with the flank. He gets spotted out by the tripwire though, so he has to move back in. But it is gonna be the Viper's pit for Azathoth, but unresponsive Hunter's Fury coming out for the Sova player. The lineup for Dropout Candy is gonna hit onto Generator, but nobody is swarming around that area. The spike has been planted. Bones gets a kill onto Dropout Candy. A 2 versus 2 as Dropout Candy with the lineup. That is Bones getting a triple K, actually eating my words as I say that. A 1 versus 2. Kiwi gonna find the Sova player behind that box. He's gonna get tagged though. A 1 versus 2. 1 player around a main, Kiwi around heaven. What is the play here, Daks?
I also thought so. Just didn't know where that fire was, and the play here is to die because just the peak from Davor is too much to handle, and that's that 7-7. So an interesting call from Azathoth there. I don't know what went on with him. Probably he just didn't see the bounce of the molly, and it got delayed because of the lineup there from Dropout Candy, and the Viper may be getting stuck. I don't really know how you die to the molly like that when you have full control of the site, but things happen, and this is a pug, so I'm just gonna laugh at it and call it a day. So 3 ultimates ready for the attack, 2 ready for the defense, but with a 7-0 scoreline, you're making a good point here. It's looking quite one-sided for Davor and co, but then again, If we get Charlie, Dropout, Candy working together hand in hand and making a play for the team, that might be the edge that they need. But right now, that edge is slipping one step at a time as Davor is there to get that first target. Dropout, Candy trying to push, but someone is waiting right beside him, and his name is Project. They don't see each other though. Dajidan with two. They're right beside each other here. They're not seeing each other at all. Come on, someone turn around! Dropout, Project! What the hell are you two doing? Finally! What the hell did we just witness there? Okay. Oy.
Oh,
Come on, awareness, guys. Awareness.
they were just right next to each other. They didn't see each other. They didn't hear. Buti na lang nakapag-turn around yung Reyna player. G-Mac is gonna take Kiwi. But that was a very interesting set of events, man. Dropout Candy. He wasn't able to find Project in the corner. I think that was his misdoing as the smoke was covering him there. But you know, I think that would have been one of those moments where Valorant becomes a horror game. Don't you agree, Daks?
It's more of a Papega game by this point. There was that hesitation, it's like, wait, why is there someone beside me? Why is he there? And you know, this is why, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a tip for many aspiring pro players or people who just want to climb the ladder. Make the minimap bigger. I'm telling you right now. This is the PUG account, so the minimap is small so you can see everything, right? As Project gets a takedown. But on your main account, make it bigger, because even though you're not looking at someone, their icon can show up on the minimap there, and that was exactly what happened to allow the kill from the Reyna to the Brimstone. But in any case here, Dadfem, we're gonna see Jimak fly on high to the other side yet again, break the glass and break the face of Kiwi. One kill there. Swain though in the meantime with the refrag. Hunter's Fury though, the call from Bones, Davor and Charlie getting on the board. And as we see the lightning strikes not hit anything, the two Reynas might clash here.
Last player standing.
Ooh, and Project is gonna win that 1v1. And this is gonna signal a 1 versus 3. With Charlie 20 being the last remaining member standing, he is gonna go onto mid cubby. He is gonna try to destroy the door, but he might spot out the Reyna on the other side of window right now, but he has to move away. He might go for the rotate or probably the save actually. Bones is around that corner. Might spot out the player. It is gonna get taken down though. Bones is gonna pick up that kill, the 9th round win for the attacking side.
Yeah, there you have it. It's just looking to be all day, every day on the red side. Skye Birdie is the one Birdie you can rely on truly. And with a scoreline like this, they are in such a good spot to take the win as soon as possible. On the other side, though, the defense hasn't really found the best economy all throughout the game. Ever since that 3rd round bye, it's just been them trying to figure out what the hell they can pick up in the first place. And what we see here is the problem of many people not too accustomed to the new economy. Just figure out what you want to buy, figure out how to save, and learn to put that money in the piggy bank. For Dropout Candy, he's gone out here, but he still gets killed on the one until G-Map is there for the refrag. 4v4 situation. The defense does have the res, but they have no way to get close to that body. And as we see G-Map yet again fly on high, he is really just an apex predator in the skies. Daddy Jan going on down, being a baby instead. Kiwi down, gonna get caught on, overturned into a fruit salad. And as I say that, it's up to Spain here and Charlie to try to do something, but the spike's planted already.
Last player standing.
Oh, and again, it is a rinse and repeat from last round. Charlie 20 versus 4 other members. We do have 2 tag members though. Charlie 20 takes out Azathoth right now, but he gets a Blade Storm out. Might spot out G-Mac, but G-Mac is going to take the 4K for himself. He was impressive early in this round, and he proves to be very consistent down in the last seconds of this one.
Yeah, Davor's popping off, but G-Mac, he is just absolutely incredible with the entries. The way he's able to fly like that, it's like someone taped wings to him, and you can see that he knows how to move around this map very, very efficiently. On A, he's able to reach all the way to the tree area, through the gardens and more. On B side, well, he kept an eye out onto the log cubby, and that was enough to get that takedown. So 10-0 here. Project, though, ready with the Empress, trying to show us if he can be also the one to can pop off here on the attacking side. But on the other side, Spain is ready to bring in the pain. He wants to push, but yet again, even though we get the buys here for the defense, you can see it's still not the full buy for everyone. And this has been the story of this life, the story of this game, as there we have it, over the strike from the Brimstone. But it doesn't matter because Davor will find him anyway and get that takedown. Charlie has to back away thanks to the dart there. And the Jet trying to survive Kiwi with the help. Daddy Chan on the board as well. And surprise, surprise, we're getting scattershot action across the map.
The action just never stops in the 1 minute that we have remaining. Daddy Jan with the res onto Dropout Candy. They have the numbers advantage now. So I think They are going to be going for the A main push, but the attackers trying to find a site to try and secure. But they're struggling with the crossfires. Kiwi on the side of A main. He has to move away though, as he is trying to reload. The garden door is gonna get closed. Kiwi with a kill onto Bones. GMAC with a trade onto Charlie 20. A 3 versus 2. They haven't planted the spike, but Azathot is gonna go for it. We have Daddy Jan going for the flank. A 2 versus 3, but Kiwi is gonna take down one. Dropout Candy with another, but Azathot with the molly. Gonna be securing the kill onto Kiwi. Dropout Candy is gonna be defusing the spike, and it is gonna be the first round win coming in for the defending side.
Finally, a point on the board there and a good retake, at least on that A side, to find the angles, get the targets, and win out the round. It's better than nothing, and at least that's something. Charlie, though, with a very early updraft for no good reason, but it seems like the 12-0 dream, the 13-0 dream is already shattered. But then again, a new dream might happen here. Is this gonna be time now for this defensive team, for the team of Killjoy Turret, to be a real threat and start running away with this game and try to tie things up? We'll find out though, as this is gonna be one more chance for them to get on the board. But then again, when you have a team with a 10-win streak, you know they have money. So they're full bot right now. They're ready to go. Kiwi, though, hitting the target there with Haunted Fury, but cannot secure the kill. GMAC and Daddy Jan getting one apiece instead. And now it's chaos in the middle as Spain tries to peek, but the drone is there to tag him out.
But GMAC gonna take another onto Kiwi, so it is a 3 versus 4. And the Empress online as well for one of the arena players. I believe it is Project. And he is around top mid. Might spot out the arena player on the other side. That he is around mid cubby. He's crossing. Finds Spain. Gives him the pain. It is going to be the 2 versus 4. The Empress online means he is going to be healed back up automatically. And the spike is going to be transported around A main. But Bones going to be taking out Charlie 20. Daddy Jan finds himself in a clutch 1v4 situation. Bones around the area. Gets taken down though by Bones. So it is the 11th round win. And it looks like that momentum has just been thrown out of the window.
Yeah, that's the one round momentum, man. The biggest momentum you can get, right? It's gone, unfortunately. You know, they work so hard for it, but it just gets snuffed out there like a smoldering ember waiting to die. 11-1 though is the scoreline here, and GMAC and Davar have been in control of this game. You know, nothing to put down though on the other side. It's just been Killjoy Turret unable to get the kills, and effectively it's just really Skye Birdie having some good chemistry so far. They understand how to follow up on the entries of GMAC. Davar finding opportunities for himself, and from those two alone, everyone else able to help on out, get the takedowns and get the pushes on. And now they're gonna try to stifle the push from the other side. The defense is there ready for the hold on B side between the Raze and the Viper, as the push from everyone else on the attack is all stacked up here in main.
But the spike is around mid link, so I feel like they're trying to go for the mid push now, as they know that the Cypher cam is around this area, but they don't know that one Cypher tripwire is around mid. So I feel like the push is going to be onto mid cubby. Might spot out the Reyna player on that side. You do have the Sova on the other side though, as Bones is going to go for the response. You do have 4 members of the attacking side going to be planting the spike. Dropout Candy is going to go for it. Project is around A main though for the flank, but he might get spotted out by the Sova player. Dropout Candy gonna take down one onto GMAC. Charlie 20 with a second. A 5 versus 3. And we do have the response coming in for the defending side. We have a shorty on Azathot, but I don't know if it's any effect. Bones is gonna take down one onto Dropout Candy. A 4 versus 3 right now. But they haven't really gone into sight yet. The garden door is gonna get destroyed. Spain with one onto Davar. Spots out Azathot with a kill. A second one at that, of 4 versus 0, as Daddy Jan secures the last kill. The attackers have swarmed back with a second game win.
They've done it. They needed that one immensely. And in all honesty, that is the round that they had to win in this game. It's a hard reset on the second half. Everyone back on the pistols. Everyone back to nothing on the ultimate. And well, this is the start of something new. And it feels right here for the side of Killjoy Turret to get that gun advantage and look to go for the push. One hero sheriff from Azathot, but you can see the economy here on the defense. Oh, they're gonna go for a second sheriff and try to go for a few taps here and there. Now then, what can Davar do? Does he have the proper lineup in time? Backs on the way because of the pressure. Lear gonna be there. Poison Cloud though in response, and Kiwi right now with the kill on Project. So first kill already from the attacking side. Davar though on the inside. And you have to keep an eye out in the mean green, but as a thought, shutting down Charlie. There's a chance here, Dadfem, to hold on for the defense, but They've spotted out as soon as the gas is gone. As a thought, though, with the second there. As a thought with 3, he's clutching it out for the defense here. And as soon as that happens, the Viper just absolutely venomous, hitting the lethal targets. Shock Dart to the floor. Kiwi gonna be able to get 3. 1v1 situation. It's all up to Jimac now. And the real question is Kiwi gonna be able to bear the fruits of his labor, or will Jimac step on it instead? This is gonna be the most clutch of them all. This has to be the moment of truth. But Kiwi decides to back on away and go over to that A site instead.
Despite him having the better gun, I feel like the play here is to go for the safer plant here. So he has to go around A site. He's gonna be planting the spike, and since GMAC is not gonna be responding to that yet, he is gonna go for the flank now. But he knows that the one player is around that A site now. He also picks up a Spectre for himself, so it is a 1v1. But we do have Kiwi with the health advantage, 50% HP. With the other side, GMAC is just one tap away. 9 HP and nothing more. I think it's a fever dream as Kiwi takes him down 1 to 4K. A headshot wall bang at that. And that is the clutch coming in for Kiwi. And the third round win for the attacking side, or the defenders actually. Well, actually, yeah, they are attacking side. That's my bad. I've been switched around. I feel bamboozled at this point.
Bro, red is red, green is green, and right now, Kiwi is the one who's getting the kills. Well played there to the Sova. That was so perilous for them. They kind of screwed it up as soon as Azathoth was able to hold the line there and get the takedowns early on onto Charlie, pick up his gun, and then suddenly bring it back for the defensive. But Kiwi, he survived to get that kill. Hero Shock Dart there versus the upcoming Viper, and the rest was history. Good call also to go over to that A site, and now it will be them on the board yet again. But unfortunately for the attack there, since they lost out so many people in that last round, they're on the Spectres and the one single rifle. But Dropout Candy, he doesn't care about that disadvantage. He will be able to get that takedown since he's the one on the rifle anyway. And a chance here for the attack yet again, Dadfem, because the orbital strike is available.
Yeah, and that gives them post-plant power, but Charlie 20 on with a kill onto Bones. It's gonna give them even more, as it is a 5v3 situation. A 2-man disadvantage coming in for the defending side. So we do have a 5-man secure. 1 man actually around A main gets spotted out. Azathoth is going to take him down with the Vandal. A 4 versus 3. They're going to go for the push now around Speedway with Dropout Candy leading the charge. Forget the post plant. We're going to use it for kills. They've with a kill onto Daddy Jan. Dropout Candy with a trade. GMAC with the judge takes him out though. Spain with a kill onto GMAC means a 2 versus 1. And we do have the Viper coming in around mid. The spike hasn't been planted. This gives him a lot of time to respond to this. 40% HP
left.
and a dream. This in Spain,
Spike
planting the
planted.
spike means he has 45 seconds to go for the clutch.
Well, up to Azathoth now if he can actually make this one happen. They do want to get into a match point scenario, but not this time. And well. Are we actually gonna get a game here? Are we gonna see the classic Pug special go so high on the score line, but then the opponent gonna bring it back on the other side? And you know, this is the thing about community games. On the defense, it does get a little bit muddled because you're trying to figure out how to rotate, how to move on around. But sometimes on the attack, it's a bit more simple because all you need to do is group up as one and throw your things all together. It can work, it is working, and right now, it has been the attacking side surviving the firefights, but they have been close, and you can see here that Skye Birdie, they're still hungry to try and get to that match point. For now, they're gonna be saving the guns, 1 single judge, and a few upgraded pistols along the way. Will that be enough? Will Davar here get the 1 tap? Yes, he does! And a quick little yoink, a steal there, and the breath of life of Kiwi now gonna be gone from this round.
Yeah, and that was a really good push from Davar. I didn't expect that a 1 tap coming in. He was pushing around B main, and I was really surprised that nobody was there to back up the one who got 1 tap, and that was Kiwi. So the Viper spit online for Azathoth to try and push them away. Try to say, you know what? I don't think mid is the play here for you guys. I think you have to move away. But Dropout Candy taking down Project and Dave for a 2-kill coming in for this Brimstone play, but GMAC with the judge, a trusty weapon at that. 2 kills onto him. Azathoth with another. Bones gets the thrifty for his team, and it is going to be the 12-round win despite them having the inferior loadout.
Nothing is superior to the judge. Bar none. That is the statement. That is the reality of life. And that is the auto shotgun nerf, but still powerful. 12-4, and it is match point now here for Jimac and crew. 23 takedowns for the Raze operator in the hands of Project. And here we go. It will be even more difficult for the attacking side to win this out. But luckily for them, they're not going to deal with the operator anytime soon unless Spain here peeks into the middle. He realizes the situation, backs on the way, and decides, screw it. We're going to go for the push instead. Lear is there, Empress is popped, but look at the snake bites being thrown on over by the Viper of Azeroth instead. Stalls for time and prevents the initial push. But then again, that's still the scout there from the Sova. And Dropout Candy needs to be very, very careful playing in the middle. But Jimac already with a kill on Daddy Chan.
Spike down B.
And Spain with another 2 though, as it is the trade of 4 versus 4. I think they want to end this game now though, but Dropout Candy gets another. Spain with another kill. Dropout Candy gets a 2k of 4 versus 1, as it looks like they have some fight left in them. Jimac gets a kill onto Charlie 20, trying to push onto CT. Spain gets a long range kill onto GMAC, and it is going to be the 5th round win. They're finding themselves back against the wall, but they're not going down without a fight.
Yeah, we are still in this game, ladies and gentlemen. We are still alive, and we are just watching the life of Killjoy Turret still beating, albeit barely. It's like life support right now, and you're thinking, is it time to pull the plug? Is there gonna be a chance to get out of that coma? Is reality even real? Are we just hallucinating what's going on right now? Is Valorant an existing game? But then again, it's still anyone's match to win. We'll find out though. This can't be Jimac sealing it already. With that judge, he gets over the snake bite and he blows up too. That's a kamikaze from Jimac, and you can see it's a holy sight and a holy shit moment as he gets a takedown with that showstopper. Who expects someone to push through the poison? Apparently no one, but Dropout Candy with the orbital strike, forcing things out. Project though, using that classic, and Navar is the jump scare to remember at the end of that one. 13-5 and a blitzkrieg at the end to wrap up the game.
You know, Dax, I think narinig nila yung narrative mo, and they were like, you know what? We're just gonna be securing this game. Tapusin natin to, gutom na ako. It was Jimac starting the charge with the showstopper. He had a judge there, so in case things get hairy, he was gonna be able to pull out, maybe get a few kills there, but he doesn't need to. He's just gonna go for the showstopper, the 2 kills that he needed. He gets traded out. A lot of the kills are happening, then the domino effect for the defending side, and you know what? That was such an entertaining game to watch.
That last round was actually pretty good. It was like, hey, suddenly there's someone there, out of nowhere. Hello, what you doing? What you doing, brother? And just goes to show, when you're willing to throw caution to the wind, then you can get rewarded. And Jimac just deciding to sacrifice his life for the greater good. And well, it does feel like that the Raze, no one the flights, no one had to make those fancy footwork work, then it can go a long way. But Navar was off to a really good start. Some quads there in that first half, doing an exceptional job. Dropout Candy though and Kiwi making sure that their team had signs of life, especially when Ki was able to bail them out in that second round. Almost throw, I'd say. But overall, better game there from Jimac and Co. 13-5 the scoreline. And it was a very long streak, Dadfem. That was like, what, 10 rounds in a row? And what do you think about that one? What do you think about that game?
I mean, it was Jimac and Co all over them in that streak. Actually, I thought it was gonna be a landslide overall, but you know, at the end of the day, they still dominated. They had a lot of the round wins. They had a streak coming in with Jimac. Lagi siyang aggressive. He's looking for these picks over and over again, despite him having just the judge, able to take down a lot of players with the rifles there. And with the support coming in for his team, I really like how they coordinated. I like how they executed. I like the retakes whenever they tried to go for it. And, you know, I just want to highlight then, outside of Jimac and Co, Dropout Candy's Molly inside the Viper's pit with Azeroth getting killed with that. Man, it just blew my mind. He is a lineup god.
He is. That's his thing. And I kind of don't know what Azeroth was doing though. Like, how did you die? You know, Azeroth, my friend. You always have these moments in the PUGs, and I love Azeroth because of it. He has these random moments that make you question how the game works or how the thought process of life works, in all honesty. One of the most amazing highlights we've ever had in the PUGs was him letting go of the defuse and almost throwing away the game. That was a moment. That is my as a thought moment. And we had another one. Hashtag as a thought moment right there. And well, go drop out Candy. Doing a good job as per usual. And I will now take him. Wait lang nga. Ano, paano ba to? What is next? I'm looking for the next game. And since you're new, and since Dropout wants to go again, might as well let you guys cast together since we're in a shorter session. So yeah, I don't really mind. I get to do even less work, which is good for me. So, Dropout, you cast with Dadfem. Okay, thank you. Good job.
Yeah!
Oh,
Slave labor! Woo!
let's go. Slave labor.
Let's go!
Let's go.
What's up,
Okay.
Dad? What's up, Daddy?
Hey, drop out, Candy.
What's up,
Ang
babe?
ganda ng lolly lineup mo, ha? Dude,
I mean,
that was
I
sick.
think it was just an accident. I think sadya lang talaga ni Azatot na lumakad doon. Hard game. Madaya yung kabila. Go next, you know.
Check PC, check PC.
Check me. Lagi, log. May log. May kahoy sa PC pa rin.
Oh.
Ewan. Basta yun.
Okay.
Good games, good games
Good job, guys. Good job na lang sa inyo. Bahala na kayo kung gusto niyo sundan yung aking pag-observer. It's up to you. Let me just double check the teams. So we got Kamote Gaming on the defense. Sila Dronel, Habibi, Kamote, 322, and Draken. So is Kamote Akaizen? Let me just double check that real quick. Cause wait lang. Kamote equals Akaizen. Just double checking there. In the meantime, for the attack, we got Potato Gaming. It's Abyssal, Nubin Valo, Easygrim, Lone, and Q or Halp. Okay, so that's complete. We're good to go. And until all we need to do is make sure this is the right person. Remember that one game where we had this random person in and we had to remake, and it took like a half an hour just to fix it. So we say no to those moments, and we are gonna be getting into split. Everyone good to go. Wait, ang yung ping. Is the ping okay? Parang taas ng ping ni Journal at ni Habibi. Ayan, okay na pala.
100
There.
on Janelle.
Yeah, ako konto. Let's go.
There,
babe.
okay na.
There you go, there you go.
R? Serious, MS is not okay. Lone lives right beside the data center. Kasi.
Yeah.
Lone
Dude,
lives
just a dude, Daks, remember,
Yes.
nasa CR lang yan.
Yes,
He has the
but this
laptop,
is a story. So Lone is Pinoy who lives in Hong Kong. I know him for a while from Overwatch. But the thing is, the joke story is his house is right beside the data center, and he gets 3 MS from playing from the bathroom. So that's how we do it. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yep.
guys, take.
That's the story so
Yes,
far.
that's the story. There's a lot of random storylines in the pugs. VCT storylines. Who cares about that shit? Pro teams. Who makes a 3,000 word write-up? Who needs that kind of shit, right? That's not the point. What's a write-up? Who makes things? Who makes
What's
a
a
list of
write-up?
teams?
Come
You
on.
don't need that.
Come on.
Instead, you just talk
Give
about people
yourself
playing
some
the
credit,
bathroom.
Dad.
But I don't. It was dude. I spent one day to write it and the other day to cut it in half because I knew it was too long. So I was like, I wrote too many things. But anyway, sige na nga, take it away, boyos. I will do the observing, you guys do the casting, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Take it away.
All right. Thank you so much, Dax. And we are moving into this next game ngayon dito sa Pugs natin. And with me, I have Dropout Candy. Alam ko na-introduce ko na ngayon, but alam ko, parang naging reflex ko na ngayon yung introducing my co-caster actually. So it'll be a pleasure working with you dito sa pangatlong game natin today, I believe.
Yeah, likewise, as again split, we have this type of thing in Pugs now where we don't get to pick the map that we played that the other teams have played last time. So because I think the last time we had Pugs,
Select
I
your
think we
agent.
had like 5 games that was like Ascent, 5 Ascents in a row. And then Dax was like, you know what? That's not fun. Let's make it so that every map that we play is unique. And just going in this game, we already see a KO on the attacking side.
Ooh, okay. This is looking pretty spicy as we are looking at a KO in the Pugs. Grabe. Pugs in the chat as we are seeing KO. Grabe. An attacking side nonetheless. So this is a really good initiator pick now. This is what I think what's really good about KO is that since we have a Killjoy, we have a Raze, we have Jet and Astra and Sage on the other side. We have Jet, Killjoy, maybe Raze playing close to site. So I feel like KO is going to be very essential to site takes. napakadali talagang mag-disable ng utility ng defending side with that. And I just really like the fragging power then. If you use the ultimate, you can get traded out. Pero you also have the potential to suppress multiple members around your area. So what do you think of that, Dropout?
Yeah, I think in a map like this, again, split, just one of those maps where you could use the wall to your advantage. And with an operator like KO, I feel like he's more fitting in this map than any other map in this game, because again, you can take advantage of the walls wherever you like. And I think it still goes through it goes through over walls, and it suppresses everyone surrounding it, as we are gonna go inside this B site already, killing entry, but so far no entries whatsoever. I think gigil pa rin yung attacking side, wala pa rin silang pang entry. So far the Aster will be used there along with the slow, just stalling out some information there in the meantime, while the rest of the attacking side will go rotate into this mid side.
Yeah, and I think it's because they have information that multiple members are already around B. So I think the mid control is the play here for the attackers. But the wall is there. This is why Sage has been a really good pick whenever you're in whenever you're in split. Actually, you can put down the wall, try to stop them from their mid push. But Q gets a kill onto a Kaizen. That is the first frag in this game. So it is a 4 versus 5. Draken is around the mid area, around heaven actually. So I think they're just feeling themselves out. They're gonna go for the B push, the B heaven actually. Easy Grim gonna take down 332. Taking down Easy Grim as the trade, a 3 versus 4. Dranel around hell. He's gonna get spotted out by the Sage. He's gonna jump down. He's gonna be able to dash away. And the
30
plant
seconds
is
left.
gonna get secured as Noob and Valo is gonna go for the plant.
Oh, Habibi though in the meantime gets the engage over to Q, as Amanub and Valo and Lone both take kills of their own. Last person is Habibi, does get a shot over to Lone, and it is still a 1v2 situation, but Amanub and Abyssal just ready for the engage there, and Habibi just stuck with 20 HP. Kind of a rough situation there, as Amanub will wrap up that kill there with the classic and will cement themselves winning that pistol round 1-0 so far for Potato Gaming.
Yeah, and I really like the decision making coming out from the attacking side. They really committed onto B, but they decided to attack from another angle when they knew that they couldn't execute as smooth as they wanted to. So they were like, you know what? Let's improvise. Let's go to mid. Let's secure mid control, and let's make them guess where we're gonna be pushing. They then decided to go to B, and then they decided to overwhelm everybody else on the B site defending. So it is gonna be the second round, as I feel like it is the A main push now. You do have KO. It's not going to be the same anybody. And they're trying to go for the push now. We have a BB around the area. Q is going to take down one onto 332 actually. So it is going to be a 3 versus 5 actually. Lone with the kill onto a BB. Easy Grim going to be planting the spike, means they have 45 seconds to try and retake this.
Yeah, a bit costly with the stars there, but as long as you get that distraction up, it is all good in the hood. As Draken looking for a way to kill one, but Easy Grim will take out Dranel in the meantime, as Q will take another kill of his own, killing out Draken. Last person is still a Kaizen. Does have a classic in mind and is shimmying around this smoke. And look at this. Wow, look at that. He is not getting spotted at all. Does not see one, but the wave coming from Akaizen will cement themselves 2-0 so far for Team Potato Gaming. And so far, it looks like a pretty flawless round from their side. So going to this round, let's see, as the defending side will now buy the guns. It's still a weird situation now again with the economy round, because if you don't get to fully save all of your guns out, you won't be able to get full utilities, potentially a gun and full armor for the next round. So we are still seeing a scrappy buy here, but let's see if the defenders can take this one out.
I agree, and right now we're moving into the third round again with the mid wall. Draken gonna be putting that down. We do have a push coming in onto B main for the attacking side. 2 Leers have been used and suppressed, but Kaizen gets a double kill with his paint shells though. Lone and Easy Grim did not expect that. Janelle with another onto Abyssal. So it is a 5 versus 2. They have to move away. They have to rotate. They have to regroup here. Q around mid to try and feel things out. He is around the wall. 2 members might spot him out. He has to move away. Yeah, we have two other members onto Valo. Valo gets one onto Kaizen, but he doesn't expect the other. Janelle with the refrag. A 4 versus 1 Q. Might spot out the Jet player. He is gonna go for that 1v1, but he has to move away. 3 members are swarming him. But that is gonna be Drake and securing the last kill onto Q. Grabe. That went really quick.
Yeah, it went really quick. One, because of the slow orb that kind of just took out majority of the offensive capabilities of the attacking team. Slow orb and Fade Shell still a good combination to work with, as they stop the bleeding so far, and they kind of just put themselves in a good spot for this upcoming round. Attackers on the mean side will be buying rifles for the rest of the squad, while the defending squad will stick to their guns. A Bulldog and a Spectre will be the difference between life or death, as we'll start the round here with, again, another B engaged. Turnell will take out 1, take out 2 at the start of the round. Again, starting it off with a 5v3 situation already, and Valo is already lit in health.
Yeah, and they have to back away as they have 2 members just dropped on B main. And that was a nightmare in that area of the map. And we do have Abyssal with a kill onto a Kaizen, a 4 versus 3. Janelle just trying to go for a 1v1 onto Balo, but Abyssal around that corner might find him, but Lone is going to take down 1. Abyssal finds Janelle there onto Garage, so it is a 3 versus 2. Might be the mid play. Lone gets taken out with that push. Gets caught with his pants down, a 2 versus 2 now. Malo might go for the sewers push here onto A, but I don't think that's a good idea since a lot of the Killjoy gadgets are in that area.
Yeah, and still a 2v2 situation. 1 Sentinel and 1 controller in either side of the team. They're still stuck in mid though, looking for a way to get a cheeky pick before going into side, but it seems that they'll be enhanced going into this B side so far. Habibi though, with the stars in position, will make sure that there's no funky business going into this site. And with 25 seconds remaining, they have to split their resources in half. And it's up to Habibi to actually hold this spot out. The stars have been heard as they'll be entering into the site. Valo gets taken out at first. But Abyssal though doesn't get the kill, as Habibi will lock down that site with the stars in place. 2-2 so far. A tie situation for both teams, as Habibi will clutch that one out for his team.
This Astra was holding down B as he didn't expect the 1 player actually committing to that go B call in alt chat. But we did see him recover his bullets. Habibi taking down 1 and then another when he comes out of the smoke. So it is going to be a 2-2. The scores have been tied up, and it might be the A push commit or on the side of the attacking side. Now, I do want to give your attention to the 2 attacking ultimates up. Q with the lockdown, and Lone has the Empress online, and Q is gonna go for it right off the bat with the ulti. It is gonna be giving them site secure, but Q with the spike is gonna be pushing onto Heaven. I don't know if this is a good play here, but let's see how it goes. The attacker Killjoy ult is gonna be down after 1 second, and it's not going to be detaining anybody. They're keeping their distance. They have information of where they are now. A 5 versus 5. Nobody hasn't been taken out yet. But Habibi is going to be eating my words, taking out Lone. A 5 versus 3 as a Kaizen. Another kill. A double on this defending side of 5 versus 3. And we have the spike moving in onto B side. That's a bait and switch.
Oh yeah, it is a beta switch as Valo will kill out 3-2. In the meantime, in a revive in place, will make sure that that is a 4v3. But as I say that, Habibi will take him out in the meantime, spoiling out that revive in position. Drenell's already inside though with the Blade Storm in place. And just walking though, Q! Not looking at directions, and the defuse is potentially in place here. No time remaining though, as the defuse will be going there shortly. Oh no, Abyssal already gets taken out, and the defuse will be in place as they'll clutch that one out. They got the situation going for them in Valo, just a tad bit too late for their team to actually clutch that one out.
Oh man, I gotta know what's going on in the head of Q, as I believe he heard the dash coming in from Janelle. He didn't actually expect the Blade Storm coming out from him from on his backside. It was an easy right click for Janelle. He was on the right range for that, and it's just easy pickings. It's just easy diffuse for the defending side. So I do have to note the 3 attacking members have their ults up, and Easy Grim is gonna go for his now. It is gonna be easy suppress around that area, so he has to push in. Janelle with the operator gonna take down the KO, but he's not completely out. He has the potential to be revived by one of his teammates. Janelle with one onto Manubin Valo. Abyssal with one. The revive coming in for Q. Easy Grim is gonna get taken down though, as the Pain Shells is gonna be there to kill him. A 4 versus 3 right now. BB hasn't used his ulti yet, so they have to back away. I feel like it's a play now, but as we do, might actually find another bait and switch for Q as he moves away from B side.
Oh, Londo already inside, just ready for that engage. Using that dismiss to his advantage though, as now more space made in spite of that of Cosmic Divide though. Now Lone and the rest of the squad will be waltzing into this site now, and it's up to the defenders to whether or not to push into this site, as Lone will be the first person there contacting with them. And again, another dismiss in place, but he gets a 3k of his own, as the Kaizen, the last person remaining, does have an operator in place, as they'll try to clutch this one out. As again, with an operator, it's really hard to clutch this one if you don't get the initial kill. But let's see, coming from heaven out, barrels out, and Lone spots him out and will shoot him shortly. 4 kills to his name. 3-3 so far, and it looks like one of these tie games so far, don't you think, Dad?
Yeah, I agree. We did see that the attackers were initially struggling, getting picked off with 2 kills. Kaizen was ready with the Pain Shells to pick off Easy Grim despite getting revived. And Manubin Valo was also taken out in that early round, but Lone said, you know what, I feel like kaya nating i-push yung site na to. He used the Empress to his advantage. He went onto the site, entry for his team. He gets the three kills that they need, and it was just easy from there. And it made the scores tied up 3-3, as we might see the A main push right now. Dropout Candy, what do you think of this so far?
Well, I think that if you do have the positioning right, it may be possible to push this one out. But again, if you're losing too much space into this site, you might not have the opportunity to get into the site in the first place, as Abyssal will take that kill over to Drak. And it's really surprising how that operator is taking shape in the play right now, as 3-2 Lone and Abyssal all take kills of their own. Suddenly, it's a 4v2 situation, as 3-2 trying to push this one out, as Danelle will take the trade kills off his own, as this will be a 1v3 situation to remember. But Abyssal just took the words out of my mouth. We'll take the wall bang over to Danelle, and a 4-3 scoreline so far for the attacking team.
And with that said, the attacking team get their first round outside of that tie. So I feel like with this, having their full buys, the defending side have to go for the ecos, and might be a bonus round for them now. Might be easy pick, but you know, as demonstrated in the last game, it doesn't really matter if you have an eco buy. As long as you know how to position yourself, you know how to take those frags, you know how to trade onto your teammates, and we'll see how it will demonstrate, how it will reflect into this next one, as Janelle just uses a classic, just says, you know what, I'm right here, I have a classic, why don't you just get onto site right now?
He just wants to, he wants to one-shot with the classic apparently at that range. Unfortunately, that's not how damage numbers work in Valorant, as damage fall-off is still a thing here. As they'll try to push it to the side though, the thing is, Darnell's just waiting for them with a classic, and if he gets a cheeky shot there, it might have been better for them to actually just push this one out. But because of the pistols that they have here, it will be a difficult time for them to push. As again, 3 people just waiting for this site to enter. Q's already in sight, does have a Phantom in place. And again, one push can do it, but 3-2 had the better shot at him, killing him in the process. 5v2 situation, make that 4v4 as Easy Grim and Lone both take kills of their own, and suddenly it's a 4v3 situation. Manubin Valo gets the plant down, but Easy Grim just ready for the save there, and will make it into a 4v2 situation, 3-2. In the meantime, oh, does see one though, but gets taken out by Manubin Valo. Last person is a BB, does get the suppression in mind, and does take a headshot over to him before getting taken out by Abyssal. And this will be a 5v3 situation, 5v3 scoreline, as the attacking team finally pull out of the lead. A 2-round deficit in this round so far.
Unfortunately, Habibi gets the taste of his own medicine. One taps one of the members around the attacking side, but Abyssal says, I'm gonna be giving you what you just gave to my teammate. Gives a 1-tap of his own. And with that in mind, we have a 2-round lead for the attacking side. It was a bonus round for the attackers right there. And with the defenders having the full buys online, especially with Trinell having the operator online, I feel like they have a better chance of winning here, as we have a 5-man push onto A main, but it's a slow push at that. PU is going to be moving in despite having the vulnerable up, but you know, they're just going for the heaven push right now. But with the spike onto site right now, I feel like the better place is to go for the kill onto Habibi. Habibi gets one. Ballo gets a trade though. A 4 versus 4. Kaizen knows that there is one member around hell. The spike has been planted. The secure is there. Lone gets a kill. Draken gets another though. A 2 versus 3 as Abyssal gets an operator kill for himself. The defender Killjoy ult for the site. Retake though, as we might see 3 members dodge away from that Killjoy lockdown.
Yeah, they're trying to dodge this one out as, again, there's still a little hole there that they can hide on. So now their objective is just check that one out and see if there's anyone waiting for them there. But Draken and the rest of the squad, they're kind of just stuck on a rock and a hard place as Draken will take the kill over to Abyssal. So far with a Vandal in place though. Valorant so close. Gets the kill there though, but again, a 1v1 situation. What is happening? As 3-2-2 gets the kill over to Q, but no time remaining will mean that this will be a 6-3 scoreline so far. A 3-round deficit as 3-2 will get that operator for their team. At least a little consolation prize to boot for this upcoming round.
We are seeing the boogeyman as he did surprise one of the players around the attacking side, but despite getting the retake on, they weren't able to secure the defuse. So despite the attackers actually getting killed off one by one, they had the attacker's advantage of planting the spike, getting it detonated, so it doesn't matter if they all get killed. As long as the spike gets detonated, it is the win for them, which also signals the defenders to go on the defensive with the eco rounds. But Abyssal takes down Janelle with that Phantom, a long-range Phantom shot. That was a nice peek indeed coming out from Abyssal. So it is the push onto mid with the KO ult online. He is suppressing a few people here and there. And with the skills that he has, he is going to be suppressing the Sage as well. Lone with the kill onto a Kaizen. He's going to meet 2 players, but Habibi with the judge. Habibi gets a second kill with the Vandal that he just picked up. A 3k for this Astra player. It is a 3 versus 2. Valorant is chilling around B main, but with Abyssal, with his stars, it is going to be proving very useful for this retake. Habibi has to use those smokes to his advantage, but Abyssal gets one. Draken with another on as a trade. A 2 versus 1. Valorant is not going to be able to clutch this thing out. Draken gets a 2k, and it is going to be the site defuse for the defending side, and it is their first round win in a while.
Yeah, wow. They stopped the bleeding so far. They managed to take that one out. And again, I guess the heroic play coming from the rest of the squad will do it as Draken will save that revive for the next upcoming round. And wow, really, the way how it started there was just Abyssal taking that peak there, but the retake that happened from the defensive side just turned out to be really well at the end of that round. So good job for the defending side as the attacking side will now go to another bomb site to go with, now particularly into this A side. Still guns all around for them as Dernell and the Kaizen have now DC'd, and we will be going into a weird break, I guess, so far, as Dernell still stuck there with the pause. Yeah, we are still having a pause here, Dad.
Oh, well, why don't we just take this time to just chill here? We had a very tense moment in the previous round, so why don't we just get our water bottles, just try to hydrate. Sa mga viewers natin dito in the Twitch chat, it is your time to drink your water. Just have some fun. I hope you're enjoying the pugs that we have so far. It is a really good opportunity for anybody who wants to play really casual Valorant here, despite having like competitive shot casting here and there. And I am joined by Dropout Candy with me, one of your casters, Dadfemina. How are you doing right now, Dropout Candy?
I mean, kwento ko na sa'yo, I'm literally casting right now. And then I was looking at the floor, and then there was a cockroach literally underneath my fucking seat. And I was like, you know what? I'll cast, but I'm gonna be afraid as this cockroach will be lurking up in my pants, probably gonna knife me later. But it's all all good, all is good in the hood so far, as you know, Dernell already back here, and the pause will be unpaused as the rest of the squad will be stationed here onto this A site. 3 people defending it there though, so nice call out so far as 3-2 and Dernell will be the ones peeking this one out of ramp.
Yeah, and we have the buy phase about to expire. We have 5 members, as you said, around A main, so it might be the push coming in. I don't know if it's a rush though. KO gonna be using the E. I don't actually know what the skill name is, but we have to expect that nobody is gonna get detained there.
Strike down A.
quick kills actually. I wasn't able to catch that out. That is 2 easy kills for Easy Grim. A 3 versus 4. Janelle with the operator is not gonna spot out everybody. They are moved into site, but we also have Q with the spike actually. Might get spotted out. Janelle gets one onto Q. A 3 versus 3. The spike is around a main and they have an angle for it. Unfortunately, 3-2-2 is gonna get revived by Drake, and Hazen finds Easy Grim, takes him down. A 4 versus 2 now. Lone with the Empress online. Awkward indeed. As you've said, he is around site. He finds Drake and around heaven, takes him down with long range Vandal shot. It might be the 3 versus 2 now, and the Cosmic Divide to try and buy some space for his team now. It's 3 versus 2. But Janelle with the operator gonna be shutting down Lone's momentum. Janelle is gonna spot out Abyssal as well. The 3K for this Jet on the up. Janelle is clean with it.
Last round
Yeah,
before
they kind of just blew that one out of the water when Drenell took that peek over the queue with the bomb in position, and suddenly it just turned into a really just weird moment where just 3 people in sight, but the bomb isn't there, so they're kind of just stuck there looking for a way out as they were getting a stroke between all sides as the rest of the squad actually took them out. Drenell though in the meantime will be guarding in this event, because that is very sus. And Reina just waiting for the peak there, but Easy Grim already having an answer. They're killing out a Kaizen to start that round out, 5v4.
Yeah, and that was an aggressive peak Sana from a Kaizen, but he gets caught with his pants down, gets killed. It might be the push. Easy Grim gonna be leading the charge. We do have the Leer coming out as well, so it might be easy for them. The attacker Killjoy ult to try and secure his side very quickly, but Janelle with the kill onto Abyssal. From heaven with the operator, you're seeing the power of the buff operator price. So it is a 4v4. The attacker Killjoy is gonna be out, but Imanubin goes for the res. Dronel gets a kill onto Imanubin as a response though. A 4 versus 4. We do have an equal numbers advantage now. The Cosmic Divide to try and buy space for his team alone gets 1 kill onto Janelle. The operator is down on the side of the attackers. We do have quills happening left and right. 1 versus 3. Habibi gets flashed. He gets 2 kills actually, but Lone is going to be there with the 3K. The trade coming in for this Reina player means it is going to be the 7-5 in favor of the defenders around, or the attackers actually. So we have the round swap here.
Yeah, but they finished that round out well, 7-5 so far. And the Suckfest coming from Abyssal will count it out, as the attacking side will finally get that win. And really, the meta so far in Valor clearly changed with starting off with the operator prices, because I still remember back in the first act when the operator was still 4,500, and it seemed to be it seemed to be it seemed to cut off the balance. It was really cheap, and you had the opportunity to buy a lot of weapons to go with the next round, but they kind of stroke a balance between being high risk and at the same time not being too expensive, because 5K, it felt like, I don't know, for me it felt like a bit too much, because if you lost the operator and you kind of just bought it raw, you're kind of out for the count already, and it might give the other side an advantage going with that operator pick. But so far Drenell will kill out Q. In the meantime, cheeky shot over in a site as Drenell and Co. Wow, what a jump so far, as Drenell's already pushed up, but Abyssal's already ready with the answer. 2K for him as Amanub with Valo will follow up. 3 kills so far in the defensive side, and this will be a 4v2 situation to remember though. Kaizen will kill out Abyssal, getting out 2 so far, but Easy Grim will wrap up the scoreline. 2 kills to his name, and will be an 8-5 scoreline for them to start off this second half.
You know, together with you, I was actually impressed with Janelle's jump on the wall, actually, on the box to try and go over that. But unfortunately, it was quick kills for the defending side. They were able to secure mid control, but you know, it was just all in the blink of an eye that they were able to get a lot of these kills. Easy Grim with the double kill, despite the other side having a double kill for themselves. So this is going to be the split push. We do have 4 members around B main, 1 player lurking around that area, and they have information that the KO is around A. So I think the play here is just going to go for the ult orb, maybe feel things around mid with Balo having the Bucky, I feel like the attackers need to go for the long-range kills. But Easy Grim is going to take one onto Janelle, the first frag into this round. Abyssal together with the Killjoy player has information of multiple members around mid-side. Q is going to get down to 50% HP. He's asking for healing, asking for paracetamol. Grabe, bigyan mo ko ng healing. But it is on cooldown, so it is pretty understandable for Balo.
Yeah, just needs to hold that one out, and Easy Grim already giving the world of hurt in this mid side. What is that suppress? He kind of just missed there, but it's alright. You have 12 HP remaining. And if you have a crap ton of flashes, it is still a good situation for you, as Draken will get shot out by Balo. Kaizen on the meantime tries to get that shot off with the Sheriff, but will get run and gowned in Q by Q in the end. 9-5 so far for them, and they made a hefty lead already to start the second half. Let's see if they can hold this one further.
And from the previous 3 rounds, they get a 3-round win. A 3 round in a row for the defending side right now. So I think it is going to be the secure for the attacking side, as they have multiple rifles on their side. And this is the predicament that you have to deal with if you have the Spectre Rush early in the game. You have to deal with rifles in the next one. So it is the B main push coming in for the attackers right now, with Janelle leading the charge, pushing in with just a classic. He doesn't find anybody else. He finds a Killjoy turret though. But Abyssal with the Sheriff gonna be taking down 3-2-2 as the first frag. Habibi finds multiple people around Heaven. The wall is there to support his team. Alone with that Ares, it was. I have to note, this Ares is actually a very underrated gun. But is this a really good combo as well? But Kaizen gonna be taking down Kyu. Balo around the corner, takes down Dragon with his pants down. A 3 versus 2. We do have Janelle around that backside, and 2 other players around Ali. So we have to remember that they have a good chance to retake this. He gets flashed out. 2 members gonna be pushing in. The wall is gonna be there to deny entry, actually. Kaizen gets a kill onto Easy Grim. Balo and Lone gets 2 other kills. He gets a revive onto KO though, so it is gonna be the 1 versus 4. Balo is gonna be able to go for that revive, and Habibi versus the world is now in session. He is around Raptors, finds Lone and Easy Grim. Gets a kill onto Lone, but Easy Grim is gonna be able to trade it out. A 10-round lead for this defending side.
Yeah, they managed to hold that one out again with the entry so far, but I'm pretty sure they kind of hold it out there. But again, the attacking side just really looking for a way to enter in this side. But the problem is, look at that economy. You're kind of stuck there with an operator with light armor, and the rest of the squad there is just. They have a Sheriff, they have Spectres, and they have an Ares. I think, in my mind, I'm pretty sure they have to just save that one out for the next round and hope to God that comeback would happen. But the Kaizen and the rest of the squad just say, you know what, let's just buy rifles all around. Let's force this one out. Let's play for funsies, as the paint shells and the boombot will be destroyed so far. Easy Grim already with 30 HP, as he needs to back on out and wait for that heal to come in, courtesy of that Sage. But they're still stuck in here for the attacking side, and Habibi's already killed out Abyssal in this mid side.
Yeah, and this is the difficulty of them having to push a Kaizen. But onto Lone, Balo around Vents though. The showstopper is not going to hit anybody around screen, so it is going to be the 4 versus 3. They are still trying to find a way to push into sight. And the alarm bot is going to signal that they are pushing in. Balo gets 3 kills on Raps, but they do have a Kaizen onto Balo as well. A 2 versus 2 right now. That was an impressive spray, but Draken getting a kill onto Easy Grim with the Ares. The 2 versus 1. We do have 1 player around Vents, and that is the last remaining member standing. Hu has to go for this clutch. He is pushing in. Heaven push for this Killjoy player, but he spots an Ares around sight. A Kaizen is around that corner, might spot out Q. 35% HP and nothing more to work with. The Phantom might prove to be the only thing that he has to work with right now. The Killjoy turret is going to be online in a few seconds, and Draken is going to spot him out. A Kaizen secures the last kill, the 3k coming in for this race player, and it is going to be the 6th round win for the attacking side.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Kaizen had an idea to get that operator there. Didn't have enough time to get it. But it's fine, you got the round already, so it's all good in the hood. As the rest of the squad will be trying to play default here now, on out as the defending side. Again, they still had money to work with from the last couple of rounds because of that three-round lead. As they try to buy the rifles and the operator in place along with the Ares and the Bulldog. So now, they just have to call out the rest of the plays here as look at this, 3 people in this A site. They already called them out already, but they have to take note that mid side is still in a precarious position though. As Jet, you know, you already know that the Jet can jump from mid to that wall. As Astra though, just waiting along with that Jet to get the push off, but Q's already in the lead already. He takes out the Kaizen in the meantime, and this will be a 5v4-3 situation as Lone will take out Habibi to start this round out.
Oh, that was really sad. He had a crossfire around Habibi, around mid actually. So this is looking pretty grim for the attacking side. Defenders, they have a lot of their weapons up and they're just swarming around mid right now. Janelle is around that corner, so I think if he goes for a misstep, he might get pushed out. TU spots him out. Janelle is gonna take him down. Abyssal with the trade though around that corner. 2 versus 4 now. Draken together with 322 is just slowly pushing in. The Astra Star gonna be turned into a smoke. It's gonna be pretty hard for them to try to go for this push as we do have the Sage around that heaven area. But unless they actually do something about
30
that,
seconds left.
I think this is looking pretty bad for the attacking side here.
Still 25 seconds remaining in the round. They can still push this one, especially to this B side, but again, no time remaining would mean that they're kind of just stuck there with the guns that they have, along with that eco round that the rest of the members will have to take. So 10 seconds remaining. They have decided to just stay on out into this ramen push. As this Astra though, looking for a way to break their economy before this round ends, and Abyssal already takes one, and 3-2 just waiting to get killed out as Abyssal takes a headshot. And they just broke all economy from the attacking side, as this will be an 11-6 score line from the defending side, a 5-round lead so far for them.
You know, I'm kind of like chuckling inside with 322 because he had a chance to actually save his gun, but I like that he goes for the ballsy. I'm gonna spray here for you to find out that I'm around this corner. So the wall bang was pretty easy for Abyssal to try and take out 322 and was successful. It did break the economy of those members, and right now it is Janelle going for the rush, but he gets shut down immediately by Lone in that corner. So it is a 4 versus 5 and the spike hasn't been pushed up. Nobody was able to support him out, so this is gonna be the rotation coming in. The Killjoy already starting that rotate.
Yeah, here's the thing, right? When the Jet actually pushes in, I guess this is like one of the weird the reality of duelists. When you have a duelist that has a lot of movement, if you rush in too fast, no one can help you when you enter into the site. Because one, if you get killed out, there's no one there to peek with you because you're too far out. And the second part is, if you get killed out, no one's gonna make space for the rest of their team. So they're kind of just stuck there, and they're just waiting for another way to enter on the site. So I guess because of the Jet gone, there's not a lot of room for them to work with, as a BB and the rest of the squad are just stuck there in the sewer, just waiting for a good pick. As Draken though, the only person with the rifle, is gonna try to make a hero play here. But look at this.
30
A
seconds
site
left.
is nowhere to be found. There's 30 seconds remaining onto this round. If they could call this one out and rotate onto this 8 site, it may be a miracle play. But I'm a noob in Valo, and the rest of the squad are already putting their secured positions onto this A site. Habibi, on the meantime, will kill out Q. There's only 15 seconds remaining. Make that 10, as the Amanubin Valo will get killed out. In the meantime, you have 7 seconds remaining. Put all your pieces down, but Easy Grim will take the headshot over to him, and there's no time remaining. 0 will mark the end of that round. And match point on the way to the defender's side. Easy Grim already took the shot necessary for that team to happen, as they will try to hold this one out one more time in this map of split.
You know, unexpectedly, that was actually a really good situation for the attackers there, despite losing that round. Despite them having really bad loadouts, they were on an eco buy there. They were able to secure 4 kills off the back of that, but unfortunately, Easy Grim with an operator was able to secure a lot of these kills. But you know, Habibi getting that 4K was pretty important as well, but it didn't matter. They didn't plant the spike, and at this point, they're just gonna be rushing towards the end now as Balo gets one onto Habibi, and that was the top fragger and the smoker as well for the attacking side. The defender Killjoy ult to try and push them away. This becomes bad to worse for the attackers as Abyssal gets another one onto 3-2-2, and the spike has been split up with two other members, so he has to go for a very long rotate here.
Yeah, a very yikers moment indeed as Draken is the one holding the bomb. If he gets killed here, it may be over. As I said, so far, he has the spike. And there's two members in this A ramp. Both duelists trying to make their mark here. But one of them gets taken out by Lone with the trades in place. And Akai is in the last person remaining with the revives in place. Valo just charges that one out. Does get the kill over to him though, as Akaizen will try to push this one out. But with 70 HP remaining, Cosmic Divide and the world against your back, there's not much else to lose as Lone will kill Kaizen in the end. Will win that one for their team. 13-6 is the scoreline. And Potato Gaming will win it over Kamote Gaming in this map of Split.
And it looks like potatoes are better than sweet potatoes here as we see at Abyssal, top frag, 22 kills. Grabe naman yung controller killer na to. This was a very good match to watch as we did see how well Abyssal and Co were able to secure the 13th rounds. But they needed to secure the win here. And, you know, I really had fun casting that game. But what about you, Dropout Candy? What are your thoughts?
I mean, that game kind of just went one-sided. I guess in the first half, it was still up there. But I guess in the end, the lead is kind of skewed over to Potato Gaming. They managed to get all of the picks that they got in place. And the positioning was just really perfect. The perfect timing between all of them, especially the op positions that they have every single round. They kept replacing where the operator should be. And they got the necessary picks to enable them to just hold on to that position in the second half. And that really was just a deciding factor for both of these teams. So good job for them. And still good effort for the rest of the squad as Abyssal will be the one taking that top frag for their team. So good job for him as we are going to go to our potentially last game for this game. So
Yes.
yeah. Welcome back, Daks. We're done with the good job, Observer.
No,
role.
no,
Woohoo!
no, 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 no.
Woohoo!
The slave labor continues. Don't worry about it. You guys are doing great. Kaya niyo yan. So, if we get through the games quickly, we can actually do one more after this one. And the thing is, you know, certain someone asked me to cast the last one, you know, that kind of thing. He wants to cast, but suddenly he's in the game. So, you know what? Fuck it. You guys cast again if you want to. You know, fuck it.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever. You know, just
So that if you don't know, Vim is in the Pugs. He's there. He changed his name because they don't want to know.
it's
But
so stupid. His
Dude,
profile picture is his
Vim.
face.
Vim, you're in the talents. You're literally seeable on the right side in Discord. You're literally a talent there. So I don't know.
I can't.
You're it was
Even
it's
change
like
his name to Secret.
it,
But it's no secret. You have your face on your picture though.
Everyone knows Vyminal is just there. It's a secret.
Yeah.
Secret one
That's-
tap. What the? Who the fuck is this guy? Who's a secret? Wow.
Who?
You know?
Oh.
It's like it's
Hi, Vim.
you know
Shout
just
out.
because fucking Vyminal is so famous already doesn't mean he has to rub it in by being like, you know, I'm a celebrity, so I have to hide myself. No one's gonna
Hi.
know that this is me. Wow, Vyminal talaga. Mga Vyminal talaga eh. But next game, guys, it's on Haven next. We have Open Party on the defense. We got Adonis Team 1 on the attacking side. And syempre, Adonis Esports, best org in the history of history. Who's gonna be
True.
here? Bim. So just Bim, Knuckles, Tatis, Kasaki, and Nolgat versus Glacia, Labolas. That's a long name. We also have Yumiko, Kuna, Chokir, and CG. So these names. So guys, again, when you have fucking names on the Discord that are completely different from the thing that you're using, you know, I gotta double check this shit tuloy. So check.
True.
Check. So the Pug Team 2 is check. On the other side, the Kakis, the Secret, Nulgat. Who's Nulgat here? And Knuckles. So it should Give me a sec. Nulgat equals coffee. Let's just make sure that that's correct. And Hong Kong 2 should be fine for the next game. So, how are you guys liking the game so far? I paid zero attention to that game, honestly. So, but it felt like it was interesting because there are a lot of pushes there from the defense, especially that work either for retake or for like aggression.
Yeah,
Mm.
the first half still had a really good contest. But then by then the second half came, and I think just Abyssal and Co just blew that one out of the water. They kind of just held position, and the attackers didn't have any chance whatsoever. So good job for them, and KO really good operator. Just really needs to fit in the composition. So yeah.
I think like they were they were really good with their executes. They were able that whenever they were on the attacking side, they were able to go for the side secures. I saw that how willing they were to throw away their utility to try to get these frags, to get these secures, and it worked out pretty well for them the 13th round. Pero alam mo, what really resonated to me was around screens where a Kaizen was trying to hide away from four different members of the defending side. So that was pretty funny in itself if you remember that moment.
Yeah, and we're already into the game on Haven. Goodbye, Dax, as you will be stuck there in the observer role. Good luck there as picks now in position, and I just want to know what is Vyminal gonna pick for this game.
Yeah, and I'm pretty excited myself as well. This is the first time that I'll be seeing Vyminal be playing in these pugs. This is my first time participating here, so we're gonna see how it goes. This is gonna be a very interesting match in the map of Haven, nonetheless. Actually,
Yeah, and if you see here, Weekend just hovering over the KO, and a second KO, ladies and gentlemen, is in place here. As what did Vyminal pick? Oh, he's picking Sage. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen Vyminal play Sage before. I thought I knew him as an Omen player, but I guess that's my bad. As the picks will be wrapping up shortly, and Astro will be the smoker for the attacking side. As on the other side, we are still waiting for that pick. But interesting to see though, as the difference here being is KO on the attacking side and a Sage to wrap up on the defender side. So let's see as we enter into our potential last game of Haven. Vyminal playing that Sage, Coffee Hot Dog playing that Omen, Kasaki playing that Reina, Tat is playing that Jet, and Knuckles will be playing that Sova for their team. On the other side, we do see Choker playing that Sova, Glacia, Labolas playing that Phoenix, Yumeko playing that Astra for the Smokes, Kyuna playing that Jet, and Weekend. Again, the second KO of the day will be picking that operator. Let's see if KO is still an operator to be chosen in this map, because I do see the potential here as well. Lineups are to be made here as we'll enter in this round with a pistol round, and a C push is in order.
yeah, and I feel like this is a really good bet from them. They do have three ghosts coming out from the attacking side, and with the KO being online, I don't think Kasaki has to play close. If he plays close here, he might get taken down with the suppress. Actually, it might be really hard for him to get a trade, even if he gets a kill. So let's move into this first round and see how it goes. We do have three members around a long C-long actually with the spike, but Glacia gonna be taking down Kasaki with Weekend getting a second one, a 3 versus 5 early in this round, as we do have the site secure for the attacking side. Yumiko gonna be planting the spike. Coffee Hot Dog spots out the Sova on the other side as we have the spike planted. Knuckles might spot out two members, but Coffee Hot Dog is to take down one. Weekend with a trade. Tricker with one as well, but Weekend is gonna go for the 3K. As KO just said, they are in the clear. The first round win for the attacking side.
Yeah, we can just knock them out of the park there. 3 kills to his name. They wrap up that attacking round so quickly. Guys, the bomb. Guys, get the bomb, please. Guys, get the bomb. All right. The bomb. Okay. Okay, so 1-0 so far. They managed to get the bomb finally, as they'll try to go for the pistol, the pseudo gun round of this first half the with the specters in place. Marshall, smart to say, is one of the best options here when you go into a round like this. A status will take out Choker to start this round out, and really low in health already. Vyminal, though, with the Sage Wall, making sure that that whole angle is secured for his side in sewer, as Kasaki just slowly but surely inching on with the Sheriff in place. Oh, this is gonna be one. Where's the second one? Gets the second one and gets out. No contest whatsoever. Yumeko gets shot out of the water with Kasaki. Last player is Glacia Labolas. Does have a Spectre to his name though, but one pick can do it. Glacia though gets the pick over to him, but Kasaki with that Sheriff play and the Spectre play, it is going to be a 1-1 scoreline as they will steal that round out of the water. So good job for them, and Jesus Christ, Kasaki, those taps were clean.
Yeah, and I believe it is Scream playing this account right now. Kasaki with those head taps using their Sheriff. And with that C-long push, actually, I was about to comment, with these small moments happening, what if Weekend was able to spot out Kasaki? This 3K, this 4K actually wouldn't been able to happen. So let's see how this goes right now, as they forgot the spike, but they picked it up now. A split push coming in with two members around C-long, but Kasaki is watching that angle, so I believe they have to watch out. He gets his presence detected with that suppress. That is the power of KO in your team comp. Glacia is gonna get taken down, but Kasaki on logs with the Vandal to his advantage of 5 versus 4. KO is still around the area, takes the Vandal for himself. He has to move away from the smoke. And we do have 3 other members around C lobby with 1 around window, but I think it's not gonna matter. Kasaki is gonna take down 1 onto Weekend around C Cubby. They have to move away. The Empress is also online for Kasaki. He's smelling blood in the water, but he's not going to be finding anybody. Tatis might find a Sheriff kill of his own. He misses the one, but he gets it anyway. Onto Yumeko. We do have another trade of kills. You see a 1v1 versus Jet, but Kiona is going to win that one. That Sheriff duel was so cool at 3 versus 2 right now. He doesn't get spotted, but Kasaki is going to be able to get the 3K. It is a 3 versus 1 with Chokir being the last remaining member standing. Is going to push up to mid. But unfortunately, Secret is going to say, you know what? I'm Vyminal. I'm going to take you down, getting that second round win.
I feel like in the background, in the other Discord call, you might hear Vyminal just casting out the round for his team and shout calling in the process. So I don't know. It may be a stretch there, but it is possible, as Vyminal, he is a coach for a team, and it's really safe to say that he does have the leader position here in this game so far. So let's see, as they actually won that round out, as the rest of the squad for the attacking side just squandering for answers as they'll try to push it to the C-long. Very quick and easy, as Kasaki though just ready for the leer and ready for the engages so far.
Yeah, and it is going to be the secure, but the presence detected for Kasaki. His suppressed, so he has to move away down to 39% HP as well. And we do have 4 other members responding around that area, but Tat is going to be taking down Weekend. The KO is down for the attacking side. Kiona, together with 2 other members, is going to be able to secure the site, but not the plant. Oh, that was so quick. Tatis was able to respond with the dash, but Kiona gonna be taking down 1 onto Kasaki around garage area. A 4 versus 4. Yumeko with another one onto Secret. Glacia. Kills are happening left and right. A 1 versus 2. Tatis might find the one on C-long, but Choker is gonna be able to take him down. The 2-2. The scores are now tied up.
Like, I thought the defending side was still at advantage, but then I saw the scoreboard and suddenly the rest of the defenders are gone and there was only 1 person left. So suddenly it was just a weird turn of events there, as the attacking side finally stole that round from under them. They won that scrappy round and they got the guns to buy with it the next round, as Kiuna will be using that Blade Storm for this upcoming round, as the rest of the squad will be pushing default and looking for a way to enter into one of these sites though. But look at this. Vyminal just waiting for someone to enter in and just confident with the aim so far. But let's see, Aldron in position though, as the rest of the squad will be entering with that flash, but there is no help to be made there, Vyminal, as Chokir will be killing him out. In the meantime, Talisto on the other side kills out Glacia Labolas on the long side of A. But look at this though, Weekend and the rest of the squad already ready for this engage, but Kiuna and Kasaki just ready for the kills of their own, as Yumiko and Kiuna have killed out the opposition though. Last person remaining on their team is Talis. Does have a Blade Storm in fact, but will not be using it though for the meantime, as that Vandal will be in use for the play potentially. As Cuna though, Jet v Jet does have 3 Blade Storms to her name. But look at this, Talus just walking in on no suppress, no abilities to be found there, as Tatis does find one but doesn't get the shot in time. Weekend will kill him shortly. And that will be a 3-2 situation on the side of Adonis Team 1.
Oh, Adonis Team 1 were very clean with their execute. They were able to push on to C. But a few hiccups here and there with 2 kills onto their members, but in the end, it was the defenders weren't able to clutch that out. The Jet player was alone. He was spotting out Weekend on the other side of the site, but he was able to miss his shots, and Weekend was able to go for the frag. Turns around, there's the Jet, takes him down. So it is going to be majority of the defending side on the eco buy, with just one member having the Vandal. So this is going to be a very interesting match. Is the defending side going to go for the kills? Chat is going to take one down, so that is going to be proving to be very successful. We do have the run it back coming in for Glacia. We might have one kill, but Knuckles is going to take one down onto Knuckles with, onto Cuna actually, with the right click of the classic, the 5 versus 3 Glacia. Has his run it back down. Kasaki is gonna go for the kill onto Weekend. Yumeko, Glacia gets 2. Knuckles is gonna be there for the trade. The 3 versus 1. Yumeko versus the world. It is gonna be the 3 versus 1. We do also have a disconnect, but this is gonna be Yumeko taking down Secret. Vyminal is down, a 2 versus 1. We do have the Jet flanking around him, so it is gonna be an easy kill for Tatis. It is gonna be the scores tying up, despite them having inferior loadouts.
Oh, wow. Just really good round there for the defending side, as Tatis will wrap up the round with the Blade Storm in fact. And again, a tie score so far, and really just nobody knows how this first half would go about, as again, there's one person AFK there. I think a pause is in position. You guys have control. Please pause the game if you have to. No pause. No pause. I guess we're gonna go into it. I guess a default play is in position though. Sova still AFK. I missed all of the adversaries that they were gonna go into. They still have the opportunity to get this round out for the defending side, as one person is still AFK on their team though. Now so far, Glacia, Labolas, and the rest of the squad will be pushing mid all throughout in the B side, but Coffee Hot Dog just not ready for the engage, as Glacia will get the shot over to him, as Vyminal and the rest of the squad just looking for answers here, as Tatis and Kasaki just ready for the engage over to this mid side. Spike will be spotted there, as the rest of the squad will be there waiting for any engages to happen, as Chokir and Ko, oh my god, he does get the wallbang in place but doesn't commit to it, as the Spike is just stuck in this middle position. There's a lot of people just watching for this to happen. Oh, Chokir.
Yeah, he just reconnects back, and Tatis is gonna be taking him down. Says you're going back to the gray scheme. Tatis gets another one onto Yumeko, and Kasaki is gonna be able to secure the last one. That was a very slow burn kind of round, as we did see kills happening left and right. But there is gonna be the 4th round win coming in for the defending side, and you know, at least Chukir came back into this game pretty late, but better late than never.
Yeah, it's better late than never. It's better than looking at a 5v4, so because that really just sucks if you're in the losing side with one lacking person on your team. So that is with the heart reaction, you know, hearts to everyone just going about it here. Pugs is just here for everyone. It doesn't matter what rank you are, just have fun. And, you know, malimo, you get some experience here there, you get to make new friends, and you get to cast here potentially with the rest of the squad. So me, Dadfemina, you know, Vim, Daks, Gas Talks Fast. Who else am I missing? Mochi. You know, just everyone here has an opportunity to cast. And really, just shout out to the whole community, just giving us the opportunity to have an event like this every weekend, because consistency is key, right, Dax? As Coffee Hot Dog will be pushing this one out. Choki will get the kill over to Kasaki, as Vyminal will kill Weekend on the other side of the map. Hyuna on the other side will kill out Coffee Hot Dog, but with her headshot coming for Hyuna, that will spot any chances of winning this round out. But Vyminal does have a Phantom in place, doesn't hear the footsteps so far. Can he take that kill though? Gets a cheeky kill over to one. does get another one!
Enemy
And this
remaining.
seems to be a possible situation if he does play his cards right. Will get the revive over to Coffee Hot Dog, and suddenly, this seems to be a duo situation for the defenders. Vyminal though will push this one out, but Chokier just ready for one. Coffee Hot Dog, last person remaining, and this will be the battle between the controller and the other controller. But God, Chokier, the wallbang! Smart stuff from Chokier, gets that wallbang headshot, and what a round so far. Really?
Yeah, 200 IQ coming out from Chokier, was able to hold out. Unfortunately for Vyminal, he was pushing down C-Long. I don't think he has information that there was one player around that area. And Chokier, with those 2 kills, it was just easy pickings for him there. Despite Secret, or despite Vyminal actually being able to get a lot of those 2 kills, he was able to res one, but it didn't really matter. Chokier was ready for it. And we are moving into this next one with 1 player around C-Long. But Kasaki with the tap onto Chokier. Around window. That was a 1v1 that we didn't actually expect to happen, but Kasaki is going to be able to win that out. It is a 3-man push from A. KO is just around that corner. Kasaki might meet him. The Weekend is going to get taken down. Kasaki with that other kill. 2 kills for this Reina now. He has the Empress online as well. The 5 versus 3. It's looking pretty grim for the attackers, as we do have Kiona spotting out Secret around that area. So he has to move back to his teammates now. They are trapped in this A push.
Yeah, wow, look at this though. The push is already in place. Glacier just pushing alone though. But Tatis didn't get the kill in time, but Yumeko will get the kill in the meantime. Kasaki though gets a 3k from the other side of the map. And it seems to be a 2v3 situation as Yumeko will take that kill out though. Recon Bolt finds one. Doesn't find the other one though, as Glacier will take the flash but doesn't get the kill. He does get the kill in time, and Kasaki will get the shot over to him, and a 1v4 situation in place, and he will get the ace. Kasaki 2-4, 2-5 will get the ace for his team. 5-4 so far for the defending side.
And the long flank from Kasaki from the other side of the map worked so far in this game. We did see him get a lot of these kills. It started out with him flanking from C-Long. He finds a Jet player around that area. He takes him down, and then it's just the domino effect from there. Multiple kills coming in for this Reina player, and he still has his Empress up. He hasn't used it in that round, so this is looking like Kasaki is just putting his big boy pants now, able to win out the 5th round for his team. But we're not over yet. It is Vyminal putting down the wall around Garage. It's to deny entry, but Tatis taking down Chokier. It is a 5 versus 4 now. They have to move back. They have to move away. They have to rotate wherever they please, but I feel like B mid is the play here unless they just move 2 players around A.
Oh, look at this though. Hunter's Fury spots out one, and Tatis will get the kill over to Glacier Labolas. In the meantime, this is still a 5v3 situation, still doable, but Kiuna though getting wallbang from the heck of the world here, as Coffee Hot will take the kill over to Weekend. Doesn't get the retaliation from Yumeko. And again, 2 people remaining from the attacking side. They still have the bomb though, but still 5 people remaining on the defending side. Still sounds like a grim situation to me, as the rest of the squad of the attacking side desperately looking for answers here, as Kiuna will almost get picked out by the stops here, and they have to escape and look for another site, but already they're getting constricted by the rest of the squad there. The Rain and the Jet just in position already. And this will be contact for them though, coming out of this window. The C1, Kiuna gets the refrag, but Kiuna doesn't see the other side. Tatis will kill him shortly. 6-4 so far for the defending side.
Unfortunately for the attacking side, they weren't able to plant a spike anywhere. It's really hard to get these pushes when they get picked off one by one before that even happens. So really well played for the defending side as they pick up 2 rounds in a row in this game. And they secured themselves a 6-round win, so they're in a very comfortable situation to go for the 8-4. But with both parties having equal loadouts, they are in an equal advantage. But we do have the Yumeko coming out with the Cosmic Divide on both entrances of CT and Garage. Kasaki is going to use the Empress as the retaliation though. Chokier with the kill onto Tatis. It is the first frag. Weekend goes down. It is going to be Knuckles taking him out. Kiona gets one. Kasaki gets double kill on this defending side. Weekend is just going to be an easy pick for him. Kasaki is going to be able to secure that kill. It is an easy heal coming in for Kasaki. And the last remaining member standing is Choker around. Long. He is going to be able to take down the Empress of Kasaki. It is a 1v1. This is the same rinse and repeat strategy from one of the last rounds ago. Coffee Hot Dog versus Choker. Choker won the last one though. So we might see him rinsing, repeating the result as well. Choker with the recon bolt, trying to go for information before pushing anything. He is spotting out Coffee Hot Dog behind the double boxes and even uses the auto drone to be sure about it. He goes for the Hunter's Fury instead, but he cancels it out, I believe. It is the push coming in for him.
Paranoia.
It is the 1v1. He goes for the paranoia. He pushes around, but he's not going to be committing to it yet. He's just inside the smoke. Choker is going to win that one again from that last 1v1, and it is also the teabag coming in, the clutch for this Sova player.
Come on, man. You don't have to teabag him like that. I know you won 2 in a row against the same guy that tried to clutch out against you, but I guess do your thing. Vyminal's on the other side anyway. You do whatever the hell you want. 6-5 so far for the defending side. And it seems to be one of the closer matches here as we are tying it up, potentially, as the attacking side just need to look for one more round to tie it up. But I guess still 7-5, still a good situation when you're gonna restart in the second half. But it is better for you to tie it up if you are the defending side or the attacking side to make good cause here, as Knuckles and Kiuna both take kills of their own. 2K so far coming from Knuckles, killing out Choker in the process, as Kiuna will be pushing that side out. Awkward dash, but will get that right click Blade Storm, as Vyminal, he almost gets picked out, but doesn't get killed out in the process, as the bomb will be planted shortly. 2 people in this A-Link, and 1 person waiting for the flank in a long. So let's see if they can manage to take this retake, or will the attackers finally get this one out and tie the situation out?
I think I'm favoring the flank coming in for Kasaki. I feel like he has an equal chance to take out Kiona in this situation. 2 members moving out of CT. Knuckles is almost gonna get flashed. He takes down Galasha Labulas, but Yumiko is good for the trade. Vyminal with a kill onto Yumiko. It is a 2 versus 1. Kiona versus the world with the Blade Storm out. Secret around that area. He is gonna get spotted out. He misses the Blade Storm. Secret. Vyminal was able to kill him down. And he is going to be able to defuse the spike, meaning that they are in a very favorable situation. The 7-round win against the 5 rounds for the other side.
Yeah, now they're into the attacking side, which feels like a really more attacker-sided, I guess, attacker-sided map because of the info that you can get from both sides. And the fact being that you have 5 operators that you have to put your resources in 3 different sites. So it's really hard to defend if you don't have someone with hard sentinel placements, like the Killjoy, the Cypher. No, Sage is still there, but she's kind of just there to be a pseudo duelist in the meantime. As the attacking side will now try to push over into the C side again, just one of those rounds where one simple push can do it for both sides, and there's 1 person waiting for them, and that is Kiuna with a shorty. Let's see if Choker and Kiuna will hold this one out, or will this be another tie ball game for both squads?
Yeah, I like the opening, but we do have the 4-man push onto C lobby, and we do have another one pushing in around garage. So garage is pretty open right now, so I feel like it is an easy push for Kasaki, but we do have multiple members around C long. We have the utilities out for the defending side to try and make it really hard for them to come in. With Kasaki with the lurk though, nobody is around the garage area unless that controller is around garage window. So it's not no action yet in this first few rounds, but Coffee Hot Dog spots out 1 player, that is Kiuna. And Kasaki just gonna be pushing in, might spot out the Reina, but he has his back turned. Yumeko is gonna be taking him down, a 4 versus 5, and they have to push in onto A. But unfortunately, 2 other members are around that area. Tatis is gonna be able to commit, but Kalasha Glabulas is gonna be taking him down with the classic, a 3 versus 5. And we have a Molly coming in as well for this Phoenix player. And they haven't pushed in yet. The spike is still around short. I feel like they have to be sure about this if they want to go for it. The rotate might be possible, but they're not going for it yet. We still have a duel from Coffee Hot Dog and KO on Heaven. They have to back away. Secret is still around that area. I feel like he's AFK actually. We have to take notice of that. Kiona He's gonna get dicked down to 20% HP, and he is moving now, ladies and gentlemen. Choke here, gonna take down Knuckles. With kills are happening left and right, Secret gonna be able to take that one down. Vyminal has been clean with it. The wall gonna be out for this Sage player, but he is gonna get spotted out by Weekend. That is gonna be the 6th round win for the defending side, as they attempted to try to go for the secure, but they haven't planted the spike in that process.
Yeah, wow, look at that. They managed to defend that one out. They took the necessary kills in order to get that one out, especially that hold over to that long, and really, they managed to take that one out of them, and since they won that, they could buy whatever the hell they want for the pseudo gun round. But again, you gotta make sure that you gotta hold these positions correctly, because as we've seen in the first half, they might steal the rounds from under you, as Kasaki again holding that sheriff out, and will try to plan a way to get into the side. But Yumeko and Kiuna, there's a lot of duck hunting here, and Coffee Hot Dog and the other guy, Tatis, will make sure, you know, that there's no dogs to be found here, and they will be there for dinner. Knuckles, on the other hand, as a sheriff though, doesn't take the shots too lightly, as Kasaki will get a headshot over to Kiuna, making sure that all of the kills will be there in place. But Yumeko and Weekend just ready for the engages. Knuckles, last remaining person on their team, does get the body shot over to him. But with the 8 HP remaining, it's still looking grim for him. One shot can do it for him. One tickle in the feet, one tickle in the toe, one slap in the wrist, and one headshot will do it. A wallbang as well, as Yumeko will take Knuckles out in the meantime. And suddenly, it's a tie ball game, Dad, and I'm all for it.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for how this half is going to turn out, as we do get the tied up scores for both teams. This is the effect of having a rush buy for the second half. They do want to snowball this game into a win, but right now they do have 3 Spectres on that defending side. With that in mind, 3 rifles on the side of the attackers, and Kasaki with that Vandal is going to be proving to be very successful, as we are going to be expecting kills from him. We do have an A main push coming in for the attackers, and Yumeko with the Marshall is going to be noting that down, telling to his team that they have to respond to this, but they haven't been moving an inch just yet. It is the Leer coming out for Kasaki, and they are pushing in now, slowly but surely. They are trying to go for the secure. Kasaki gets a quick one-tap onto Yumeko. It is a 5 versus 4. The spike is going to get planted. Tatis with another kill around Heaven. Choker is going to get taken down. A 5 versus 3 now. Kiona has the Marshall and Shorty combo, and they have to destroy the wall now. They have to push in. They have to note the Sage around that wall. Secret is going to go for the push. Kasaki is going to be there for another kill. 5 versus 1 Weekend versus the world. It is going to be a 5 versus 1. He gets 3-person suppressed, but Kasaki is going to be able to take him down. A 3K coming in for the attackers. A flawless at that.
Just speechless here. A flawless round for the attacking side just cements that round out for them. Kasaki though and the rest of the squad just doing God's work here. As the defending side, really, they gotta try to find a way to enter in the site though, but you know, it's still doable for them. Kiuna though does have a judge in hand, 4 rifles in place, 2 SMGs in the way of the attacking side, and 3 rifles there will make sure that there's no fucky business going onto this site. Also try to push down this onto this A long, but Weekend has the opportunity to take 1 kill but doesn't take the kill at all. Kasaki will kill him in the meantime, and will be the opportunity for them to push into A site.
Yeah, and that is 5 members pushing in, 2 members around A long, and 3 around short. Knuckles gonna take down the second one onto Choker, the better Sova in this round of 5 versus 3 now. It is the wall up for the Sage player, and that is Vyminal. Thank you, you're not gonna be able to get inside sight. And that is a spike planted for the attacking side. The judge, together with Yumeko, is not going to be able to secure anything. Kiona going to take down 1 onto that judge player. A 2 versus 5. It's looking pretty bad for the defending side. And that is quick kills for the attackers, as Kasaki and Hot Dog is going to be able to close that one out.
Oh, they managed to close that one out. 9-7 so far though. Kasaki though is making really tides along the second half. 27 kills and 9 deaths is no laughing matter here, as really he's just walking everyone in the park here with that Reina pick, because you already like Kasaki. He's been here before. He changed his name because all of his letters were like in katakana before. So I think he had to change it, so now he just has English letters to his name. Suppress in place though, and 5 agents suppress will make sure the defending side will rotate all the way from there to C side, but wow, there's no rotations to be made in place. As Knuckles and Kiuna with the headshot will make sure that there is a chance for them to plant it to the side. Again, another kill to Kiuna with a headshot. Plants in position though. According to Vyminal, another opportunity to push it to the side though. Stinger will make quick work of one, but you know, two kills and 1 kill coming from Talus. 2 kills of their own for each squad. And a revive in possession at the end of the round will make sure that they will be in the double digits in the second half.
You know, Weekend was really clean with that suppressed knife, but unfortunately, despite them all getting suppressed, they were able to execute. They were able to push in, and they were able to overwhelm. But you know, I really like with this. Sheriff was able to pick out 2 1-taps on the attacking side, but unfortunately that wasn't enough. Secret was able to take out 2 members pushing in from CT, which then gave him an opportunity to res Kasaki up, and that was very easy for them getting this next round win. But Tatis is going to be able to deny the run it back from Galasha Labulas. So that is going to be the 5 versus 5. Kasaki might find Choker around the corner, but he gets taken down. Secret with the trade though. He doesn't have a res. He just used it on the other side. Vyminal was already using that ulti. So it is going to be the 4 versus 4. A close and tight round at that, with everybody else having to rotate. It might still be the commit coming in for this attacking squad.
Yeah, they still have a chance here as Glassy left Bolas. Just look at that spray control as the trigger discipline of a Phoenix right now. Knuckles though really contesting with all his might here as Vyminal just blocking the entranceway over to that wall CT. But you gotta watch out. There's one person that you have to watch out, and that is Kiuna. Vyminal, last person remaining, but gets shot out of water by Weekend. And will be the defuse coming from them. They stop the 3-round streak that the attacking team side had, and they managed to win that run out, 8-10 so far.
Yeah, and I really love how they were able to retake there despite having low inferior buys on the side of the defending side. Now, it was clean on the side of the attackers to actually get a few of these kills, but they weren't able to secure the plant early, which then gave a lot of time for the defending side to actually go for the retake here. So very well played for this defending side, and we are seeing them having their 8th round win. And then looking at their loadouts right now, they have 4 members with their ultimates up ready, and Kiuna, even if he only has a frenzy, he has the Bladestorm online. So it is the watch this coming in for this Jet player. He is around Garage. Nobody is pushing that yet, so they are just playing it smart. Slowly but surely, Tatis is just looking for any opportunities with Glacia just jumping around that area. He does know that one player is around. We do have the Hunter's Fury coming out from the player in B mid. That is going to be Chook here, and it's not going to be spawning anybody else. It's not going to be hitting anybody. And Glacia still around the A side area, but Kasaki with a kill onto Chook here. Tatis is not going to find Glacia, so it is going to be the Empress online coming in for Kasaki. They are going to be pushing in onto B mid. Glacia is around that area. We do have 2 members, 3 members, 4 members swarming that area actually. Kasaki, they are happening with kills happening left and right. Iona gets 2. Weekend with another. Tatis is going to be there for the trade of 2 versus 1. Weekend is the last remaining member standing. Turns on the ulti to try and go for the clutch, but I don't think it's going to matter. Tatis is going to be able to secure that last kill, as it is going to be the 11th round win. The momentum has shifted back into the attacking side.
Wow, I didn't know what that ult was supposed to do for KO. I think it was supposed to be it was supposed to suppress people out of duration there, but you know, the Jet had other ideas. Pulls out the Vandal and goes with a spray pattern of the lifetime as he kills out Weekend in the meantime. 11-8 so far, as really it's just a story of Kasaki making space for the rest of the squad and just supporting the rest of his members along with it. But look at this though, it's still doable situation here as they try to hold this one up in mid. But really, the scary part is just turning tails into Kasaki, because Kasaki is such a big threat right there. But Knuckles gets the kill over to Choke here and will be making space over this B side. Kyun on the other hand kills out Coffee Hot Dog, but Kasaki with the refrag will make sure that B side will be secured. Kills out 2 Coffee, all Aldron in position though. As Weekend will kill out Knuckles. Kasaki though with a 3k in bind. As last person on the team, Yumeko does have a Vandal in place with light armor to boot. Does have all ultimates ready, but Star is still lacking. Cosmic Divide still in position though, but still a difficult place to do a 1v3. Let's see if he can take 1 kill out. Kasaki though just really ready with that. Takes a 4k to his name. And will be the story of that. 33 kills to Kasaki, and she finally got the 30, bro, as this will be match point.
Kasaki, with the correct crosshair placement, was able to take out the last one player just lurking around the spawn. He doesn't have any hope of trying to go for the clutch there. So really well played for Kasaki to be able to close that one out. And this is, as you said, match point. This might be potentially the last round. For this attacking side, they might win this pug game out, and it might be Fiona with the Marshall, might be the tap onto one of the members, but it is going to be the whiffs for both teams. It is going to be the Hunter's Fury coming out for Knuckles, I believe, but that is going to be taking out Weak, and that is one of the first frags of this round. Lee coming out for Kasaki, he is moving in onto site, and from the shadows as well to try and deny them of any minimap vision. So it is going to be a 5 versus 4. Nobody has died after that first frag. And Vyminal is going to be planting the spike. Choker with the flank onto C-Long, but they might be meeting with the Aldrone. And the Cosmic Divide as well to try and deny any entry or deny any vision coming out from C-Long. Kasaki with 1, Knuckles with a second. Tatis, and the game is over, ladies and gentlemen. We do have the 13th round win as the attackers close this one out.
Wow, just good job. They blew that last round out of the water, and they were just confident in their aim. Kasaki though, the leading factor to end this round out. 34 kills to his name. That is not so far with 20. Knuckles 16, and Vyminal with 12. Just goes to show that really Kasaki is just the star player for that team though. Nice try though by the other side though. Kiuna and the rest of the squad all take double-digit scorelines of their own, which goes to show that teamwork really goes a long way in a game of Valorant. But Kasaki and co just really had the upper hand there, and Reina just had so many highlights for that game, especially with that 3k sheriff onto the 4k to steal that round out of the water in the second round. So good job for them. And I believe that would be the last game for today. Isn't that so, Daks?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
It's not done yet?
Yeah, screw it. We're going.
Oh.
We're going next.
We're going
Okay.
for one
Okay,
more.
You guys can
Alright,
take
alright.
take a breather. I can take it from here. Thank you for everything today. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the slave labor as per usual. But these guys, they really want to get that map number 5 going. So let's go into it already. If we don't get started now, I'm gonna cancel it. So let's go. I'ma hustle everyone out. Mr. Vyminal gonna be joining me here, and you guys can take a break. So thank you to Dadfem. Thank you to Dropout for hopping on into the Pugs. And you may be unshackled. We have the key here to your freedom.
I'm
and
free.
You're free. You may go.
I'm a free man.
Oh yes.
Thanks,
Good job,
Dad.
guys.
Thanks,
you
Dad.
guys.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
have
Dad.
fun.
Thank you, Dad.
Have fun, Vim.
Let's go.
For
Let's
later.
go.
Let's go,
Let's
Dad.
go. Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you, thank
job,
you.
guys.
Darky,
Thank you.
Inchimak, Tonkatsu, and Nico versus Nagi Sanabi
alright,
Bones,
let's
as
go,
we
Dad.
thought, Spirit.
Sige. In-unfriend mo.
I did not friend you. That's a wrong account.
Yes, you did.
Who?
You unfriended me.
That's a wrong account, brother. How could
What
you?
do you mean?
It's a new account to me. The secret.
Kaya nga.
Oh no.
This is my main.
What the fuck, ulul? You unfriended me.
I changed my name. No, I did. Why would I
You unfriended me. Guys, Vyminal
Actually-
unfriended me.
Actually, ito yung iniisip ko eh. Like,
Oh no.
people might end up like
This is my
deleting
pug.
me.
This is my
'cause-
pug account. This is my pug
Yeah.
account. This is why you're not.
Okay, gets.
Add me and let's go. Let's go. Get in the game. Let's go.
I added you.
I did not get it. What's your secret?
Oh, maximum number.
Oh,
my
one tap. Oh my god.
Gotta
This
believe.
Vyminal. We gotta go. We
Ah,
gotta
wait,
go.
wait, wait, wait. I'm clearing my friend list.
This is
Wait,
it.
ito
This
na.
is it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, let's
Ayun
go,
na.
let's go, let's go, let's go. Get in here, get in here. Let's go, let's go. Everyone
You
is ready.
accept? Did you accept?
Yes. Come. We have a
Sick. I'm
we,
here.
we have a tournament to do, but we're gonna fucking do the
Yes.
game anyway. This is it, guys.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Not your friend out. It's his fault because he did not realize that this is the pug account, not the main account. So that's on him.
Oh,
That's
okay.
on him. And we are playing
My
with fire
bad.
here. We're playing with fire here, ladies and gentlemen. Tournament at 6. Still gonna be doing this right now at 5. And well, this game better be fucking fast. This game better not last an hour, or we're gonna get in trouble.
How many minutes do we have? Okay.
59.
Yeah.
And
We're
counting.
cutting it close. I haven't really dressed up yet. I'm
okay.
disheveled and I just got out of bed.
Yes, that's fine. That's the
Yeah.
Vyminal experience. This goes over double OT. Joke's on you. There's no OT in Pugs. I already thought about this a long time ago. The moment OT came out, I was like, no, fuck it. We're never gonna have overtime in Pugs. These guys will abuse it. These guys will make it that the game never ends. And I ain't gonna have that chance of shit. So, no. But Mr. Vyminal here from the battlefield to the casting studio. So, I have to tell you something, Vim. I saw you on the angle.
What's up?
You're 100% angle. You
Dude,
lost.
Okay.
That was an L.
Okay. Yeah, I lost because I got flashed. That's it. That's how you beat the 100% angle. Normally, okay, here's the thing. If it's was it a Phoenix or I believe it was a Phoenix or a KO. If it was a Raynalier or a Skye, you'd probably win. But not a KO.
Ah,
See,
okay. So
it's new meta. New meta.
so the robot is broken. You're trying to tell me that, right?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you don't know when to turn around to evade the flash.
I
So I'm
mean,
like,
you just
okay, I'm
la-
fucked.
I'll teach you right now.
I got droned and I stood there.
Okay.
Right? I stood my ground.
Yes, you did.
That deserves some respect.
No, Vim, this is the problem. If you want practice against KO, you download a game on Steam called Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and there are 5 of them on the other team, and there are 5 of them on your team. You know, it's pretty interesting, right? That game has 5 KOs on both sides. But in any case, you know, one more game to wrap this one up. These guys did stay the long haul. Might as well give it to them. I kind of blame Shock though for
Yeah.
not closing the waiting room like I said he should. But it's okay. I love Shock Rizal anyway. For now, we're getting a Viper on the attacking side. On the defense, we got the Omen instead. Still though, you were talking about that Cypher being a top pick, and what's up with Cypher, Vim? Why is Cypher Importante now?
Well, you know, Cypher, now you can't really dash through the traps anymore. I forget what else, but Cypher's pretty strong. Nerfs won the Killjoy and the other Sentinels right there. Bones gets a G back! Oh my god. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, Jimac. You say Jimac and you say he's good. Here we go, Darky right now, trying to play it out, but the Nanas farm zoning him in the first place. In the meantime, Jimac trying to fight against Azathoth, but the Viper will get that takedown. 2v2 scenario. Darky right now pushing on forward to the site itself. Default plant though for Izanami, and we'll see if this is going to be an end here to this round as Nico finds the flank from the Speedway, gets 3 kills, and that's that. Defense now with the win. Introducing on the defense, you got Adobo Gaming. On the attacking side, we have Sentinels Nandomeng. I don't know who Nandomeng is, but he probably is the next Tens. And chat's asking, chat's asking me, why don't I see Valorant gameplay from me compared to Lucio gameplay? So in Overwatch, guys, hard 1 trick. In Valorant, 0 trick. No skill whatsoever. Don't bother. But here we go. Next round.
Yeah. But anyway, back to my point, Daks. Like, Cypher basically got buffed. Every other Sentinel got nerfed. So that's why you're gonna be seeing a lot more Cypher, especially in pro play. They're gonna be favoring it over Killjoy a lot more as well. So yeah, pretty much.
I mean, he's a good boy. He gives you the intel and gets the kills. And Nico right now, seeing people just walk right in front of him, that's even better here for the side of the defense. The 2 duelists doing the damage that needs to be done. And just fly on high, Jimac. Spread your eagles and say cuckoo as the Raze decides to go into the wine side, break the bottles, and break the face of another target. 2-0. And these guys, they're respecting my words, Vyminal. I said fast game, and we're getting fast game right now.
Yeah, we're gonna get a fast game. That's what we want to see because we're gonna be late for our tournament later on. So I really hope this is gonna be the fastest game ever. 13-0, maybe? That might be a possibility. But who is that actor that says "Kaka, kaka"? Forgot the
I
name.
do. I do.
Yeah.
Did you not know? Who the fuck says that? I know. I say that because I come from Ateneo, right? And I just make fun of being from there by saying, you know, "Cuckoo," because we're the fucking Eagles. But in any case, Nico here, he held this angle a while ago and he got 2 kills immediately. This time, he needs to deal with 2 people with guns on the other side. But the devices aren't really the best on the attack, and you can see yet again, economy is something that you need to juggle in this patch. Darky though keeping an eye out on B
Yep.
side, which is completely open to the notice of the Viper there. Tonkatsu though looking pretty crispy on mid link. Can he actually find the target? Darky looking to play the sandwich. Bones in the meantime gonna rattle on down, and he will fall to the ground. Darky sees the lineup. 1, 2, 3. That's good enough for him, and it's all up to Spirit here. He needs to smell like Team Spirit here, Vyminal, but no. Just like Kurt Cobain, he is dead. Jimac with that takedown, using the shotgun as appropriate. 3-0. We made a Nirvana joke, and we like it.
Oh my god, we just made a joke out of a dead person,
It's
Dax.
too
You know,
long.
that's the thing. That's the thing, you know. I didn't grow up with Nirvana, so I couldn't care less. But, you know, maybe people in chat, I'm sorry for that. But interesting thing to note about the economic changes in this patch, Bulldog, huge buff,
Yes, sir.
right? It's actually pretty badass right now. And if you aren't using the Bulldog, you should. I didn't bring it out earlier because the packet loss was dog shit. But you should be using the Bulldog.
Yeah, Bulldog is the gun to buy when you have the gun advantage. But Bones is the one to pick him apart with the Vandal there, getting 2 so far. 8-take is a go. And that snakebite on the high ground, basically just allowing them a zone of safety plus the slow. Barrier orb not going to be placed on over. And you think the high ground is good? Well, wait till you meet that wall. 5v3 Vim. So hard right now for the defense to come on back to this one.
Yeah, this is hard. Post-plant situation is in effect. See that Azathoth. What a nerdy name. He's got, you know, those nerd lineups.
Oh,
It checks out. It checks out.
yeah, he knows how to smart play, and Darky
oh.
just getting a bit of brain
Okay,
there
okay.
from Bones. Man, he dropped that to get that takedown, Vim, but it's no
Yeah.
time for Darky. 3-1. Finally, the attack gonna get on the board.
At the very least, he got a Vandal in his hands. But yeah, it checks out. Nerd name, nerd lineups. That's the thing. And did they actually nerf the Viper Spit in this patch?
No, it's only the snake bite.
The snake bite.
Is the
No. Yeah, the snake bite. I mean,
yeah,
the spit.
So
Yeah,
so
they
the
call it
snake
the
bite the snake bite lasts less, so it's not as good for post plant, but it effectively
Good.
does the same amount of damage if you stay on it long enough. They changed it that the formation comes quicker, so the ticks happen. So parang effectively they up the DPS in a way. But like you said, right?
But
if you
shorter duration.
Shorter duration, so less bullshit about that. But no, Darky, he is not gonna be lying to anyone. But oh, here we go! Jimac yet again trying to fly on high, lands in front of the Viper there. But it seems like Azathoth able to shrug off the shotgun, and Spirit and Izanagi on the board instead. 1 to create, 1 to kill. But for now, the attacking side staying alive with 4.
You know, trying to cross through mid, perhaps going to A short here, keeping up the pressure. On to Darky, does get dinked by that shock dart. It's not in a very happy place right now.
I'm not in a very happy place, Vim. But for now, Nico
Same.
will be seeing Espresso Depresso here, my friend, as this is gonna be.
I'm gonna count.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna count the length. Yeah.
Okay, it's done. It's done.
Spike
See?
planted.
Told you, disappears.
Oh,
Spirit!
that's so fast.
Yes, sir. It's barely a zone now, but you know what zone this is? The defensive zone, as the defense does get sued there immediately. 3v2 scenario, as we do have Izanami and Azathoth looking to play the lineups yet again. And here we go with the bounce from the wall, and he's burning down Nico, but the thing is, he can still tank it. It's only 1 snake bite, no poison cloud there. The defuse is lit, and right now he will light up the scoreboard with a kill on Izanami. 4-1 the score line, and 1 poison is not enough. You get cancer, that's it, but you're still alive.
Yeah, good effort from Mr. Azathoth. Azathoth.
Yes,
Oh, never mind.
OnlyFans.
I'm not even gonna try and fix that, but yeah, Yeah, seeing some familiar players here, Daks, from our community.
Yes, sir.
Big shout out to Miss Izanami. Haven't seen her in quite a while since Apex days, but glad to see her here. Operator in the hands of Azathoth. Very risky buy.
Damn.
Everyone on sheriffs.
He wants to fight G-Mac though. And Nico! He'll just say, Nico, that's gonna be a peek for me. And he will get one there. Bones in the meantime with the takedown. But Darky doing the damage that needs to be done. Azathoth and G-Mac trading blows with the operator. But it's all left to the one-shot sniper. G-Mac though peeking. Azathoth able to avoid. But the paint shells, they're coming here, Vim! And one lob to rule them all. One lob to bind them, and 3 amazing movies with that. The Lord of the Nades there from the Rays. G-Mac now with 9 kills on the board.
I mean, it was just throwing utilities in front of each other's faces right there, and an operator with 120 ping. And it does tend to get awkward at that point in time. Fortunately, didn't pan out for Mr. Azathoth, but a valiant effort nonetheless. Now, G-Mac, you know, he's fired up right now, and he was pretty strong performer in this first game of the PUG
Yeah,
session.
he's a pretty hype guy, and he flies on high like a G6 and more. And it does feel like it's a jet plane waiting to happen from that raise. But Darky and Nico, they're just separated by the toxic screen there. But Nico right now, yet again, so precise in getting those takedowns. This green box setup has been essential here for the Jet. And he's trying to do it again and gets the kill onto Izanagi. Izanami will fall right after that one. Dark with the takedown. And here we go again with G-Mac, the operator, to the face. Bones will fall. And 6-1. You can see our spines tingling here from the play of the Rays. And this is just them really keeping up with that speed.
This is some highlight quality gameplay from J-Mac. Pretty flashy player, this guy. I like this guy. Pretty fun to observe, especially when you have a Raze that's fearless, just flying around the map. And I guess he can actually do that more often now, right? There's less utilities in the way, I guess. More gunplay in general.
I mean, if you know how to hold him, you know how to do him, then might as well fly on high, right? But Tankatsu makes that count with the paranoia. And J-Mac now cannot be going for the peak. That operator a bit too risky to try it out. But Darky now catching out Izanagi there. No way to go on in. Darky right now just so decisive alongside the Jet. And Nico trying to push on forward. It's all up to Bones here. And he will clatter, he will rattle, and he will now roll on down to the ground as Darky will catch him in the corner. And a triple kill for the Cypher to end it up. 7-1. Game's done quick, Vim? Or game's done quick? Because this is looking to be quite a speed run for the defense so far.
Definitely a blitzkrieg coming in here from the defense. You know, sometimes they say the best defense is a good offense, and that is definitely what's happening here. And I've been on the receiving end of this type of gameplay, especially in Ascent. When you're really dictating the pace of the map, you can really box in your opponent just playing cross map like that, and they're feeling it right now. Very, very confident, and offensive team just being boxed in like a rat in a cage.
Ooh,
I don't know.
That's kind of sad. Maybe like a bird in a
No,
box.
because you were saying Nirvana, right? I was thinking Smashing Pumpkins. So same era.
You're too old for me. You know, that's the thing. Darky though does get to, and right now it will just be looking to be today being the greatest day that Darky has ever known, because there's the ace and he has smashed heads indeed. There you have it. Darky finding the ace, and he was just playing the cleanup in the end.
Oh my gosh. These guys are on fire.
I snuck in the reference for you if you didn't notice. What song was that?
it.
The today is the greatest day I ever known. Can't live for tomorrow. It's one of their famous ones, Vim. You give me the band, and that's like one of the most famous ones. It basically says today is absolute dog shit, so we go next. And right now we go into the next
sounds like
round.
all their songs.
I mean, yes,
I don't know.
that's true. You're not wrong.
Parang proto emo sila eh.
Parang
ganun.
parang super emo, real emo, that they're kind of got, that they're kind of just sad boys waiting to happen. But you know what's sad is Tonkatsu's peak. Spirit is there to get that takedown. Nico though finding the target. And this Jets, he's just sticking by the market here. Palengke muna para sa kanya. But Bones right now, Guardian in hand, getting that takedown. And when you feel like you want to buy things but don't have enough money, you go for the Guardian and you go for the taps. But Nico with a few more bullets in the chamber, getting that takedown onto one more. Spirit though in the meantime with a card target. And it's all up to Jimek. But Spirit will believe, and it does smell like it is his time to shine. 8-2 the scoreline. We do get a bit of fight back here from the attacking side.
Yeah, keeping the dream alive. 8-2. You know, not the worst of scenario. I mean, it's pretty bad, right? But if you make it an 8-4, you're definitely set up for a triumphant second half. Especially, you know, the PUGS special, as you mentioned earlier today. Things tend to turn around in the second half. So if you make it an 8-4, this is a pretty decent first half, all things considered. So it wouldn't lose hope just yet for the second team, which is... What's the team name?
For the defense, they are Team Adobo Gaming. On the attack, it's Sentinels Nandomeng. I have no idea what that even means. But for now, I know that we're going to get an 8 push here from the attacking side unless they rotate. They're fully stacked on now. And the thing is, since the defense has a semblance of what's going on, they also basically stack on over to make it a 5v5 clash, just going down one lane. But Bones right now, seeing that lane opened up with a kick down onto Tonkatsu. Nico in the meantime with a target to fight on back. Suddenly making it 4v4, and we'll see here Jimek become the bouncer of this area. Darky though finding an angle, and here he comes from the cubby. Misses the tap though, and it is a Nami will be able to get the punish instead. And while you get the free angle, if you can't get the free kill, you will die instead. Izanagi not one to fall on back. And I don't know my Shinto gods, but I know that these two will try to give us a cycle of rounds for that team. Darky though in the meantime getting two here, and Izanagi will make it 1v1. Two Darkies into play, but right now it's the rocket to the moon to land on the face of Izanagi, and Jimek of course stepping on the opposition to end the round 9-2 as we're almost at the first end of the first half.
Fortunately, Izanagi ran out of mousepad right there. Pretty interesting adjustment coming in from Sentinels though. I mean, they know that they can't win the 1v1 duels, right? And what they're doing now is they're sort of swarming in. It's sort of like a Zerg rush, pretty much is what's happening. And it might be a Zerg rush onto the A site here. Find out.
Yeah, one more try. They're gonna try their best to, at the very least, swarm the opposition. But sometimes, if you get that intel, you might hear an old saying, nuclear launch detected, and the first volley is there from Jimek. Gets the takedown on the Spirit. The Leer is gonna be there, but Jimek doesn't care. He wants to fight against Bones, and that second peak is gonna hit its mark. 5v3 suddenly. Darky in the meantime still sticking all around by the generator, and as we get Jimek going closer and closer, the lightning is coming to strike on back. But on the other side, Izanagi trying to fight as well. Does he get the lineup in time? Does he get the kill? Neural Theft though gonna be into play from Darky, gets that intel, and this map looking closer and closer, tighter and tighter for the attack of him as Darky playing peekaboo. And how the hell does he hit that shot? Jumping on the round like a bunny, hopping to get the target still is a Nagi. And as I thought, what can they do here? Viper's Pit will get broken immediately. Darky in the meantime with that kill, but Izanagi, it's his chance, it's his show, and it is his life to lose. Because Nico will fall to his hand, 3 HP in a Dream Bim. But the wallbangs are coming out! The shock dart! The shock dart will finally put a stop to it, but then again, there's a raise waiting.
It's the raid boss. G-Max right there. Knows he's rotating through A main. And indeed, what the hell is happening? That's what G-Max secures the round, ends Izanagi's quite the impressive run there. You know, all things considered. Darky though, that was a pretty entertaining play. I gotta admit, that was the first time I've ever seen that happen over there in Sub Rosa. But
he believed.
Maybe I'll call it Darky from now.
I mean, it's more successful, honestly. Just hopping around
call
like
it
that,
Darky from now.
playing against the movement offset. You know, he's a man on a mission. And well. Got Spirit here backing on away, and basically now, this is gonna be the defense for the side of Sentinels Nandomeng. So. They need this round, Vim. or else
Yeah.
we might be really seeing games done quick here. 10-2 can become 12-2 very quickly. But this pistol round is the last reprieve for the now defending side, and this Sage will have to deal with everyone coming their way, but the scan will connect, and he's dead already.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, if you don't hit the arrow in time, you're pretty much fucked over there.
Yeah.
I've died many times in that spot.
And that's basically a bend over and take it situation, but Izanagi, he's the one still fighting on back, always having that bite, always having more to say and do. But Bones in the meantime finding it carded onto Darky, and suddenly it's 3v3, but the other Darky here shows on up. The Cypher getting a double kill in response, and Peekaboo GMAX sees you as a thought will be an afterthought there. 11-2 now, and just really, these guys, they respect their words. They say, okay, games done quick, we'll do it. And in all honesty, they're playing in such a fast playstyle right now that proves how strong this team can be.
Yeah, actually, it's pretty impressive, especially for a pickup game team. The way they move, it's pretty coordinated, and the way they use their utilities as well. It's evident that they are talking to each other. You know, sometimes when you get into a pug game, believe it or not, your teammates don't talk to you still.
Yeah.
But Nico there finds an entry.
Because we're shy. Filipinos are Filipinos. They don't talk to anyone, but they just blame everyone instead. And right now, the blame game, unfortunately, lies on the defenders on A side because they have fallen in their duty. And here we go with Nico with 3. J-Mac makes it flawless. And there we have it. Match point. One last chance, but unfortunately for our defenders who have tried their best, have really looked to held their own, they don't have the money to fight against a full arsenal.
Yep. Now or never, so they're gonna be scavenging pretty much whatever they can get. But you know, at this point in time, honestly, the best decision is to stack one side, at least gamble a 50-50. But they are sort of stacking onto A side, triple stacking A side. Not the right idea here, unfortunately.
That's the wrong call, but right now, they need to find a way to figure it out in the end. Paranoia gonna get thrown on over immediately by our Omen. Is not getting me time behind the smoke, but Nico, he's gotten the kill onto Izanami there. And here he goes, the Jet looking to push yet again. Tripwire being set on up, and you're too busy with the drone, you're gonna fall. And it's already Nico looking to seal the deal here. And now, Spikes planted, 5v2 scenario, 4v2 rather, as a thought with the kill there out of J-Mac. But Darky finds Spirit, and it's all up to the Viper. There you go, we're done with the Pug session. And 13-2. That was just a blink of an eye, a game that was started and ended on a high note for the team of Adobo Gaming. They were in full control of that matchup. Some moments there from Nandomeng, especially from the likes of Izanagi as well as Bones. But overall, you can see here Nico, J-Mac, and the 2 Darkies there setting up and knocking down everything for them.
In the end, they played like a team, like a full-fledged team. And they were so coordinated in their attacks, and they basically were on point the whole time. And it showed in their gameplay. That was pretty impressive, I gotta say. Great end to the Pugs. And we still have a few minutes to spare.
Yeah.
So
How
about it?
We can actually not...
That was a fast game. Can we actually check how,
You can see
like,
it.
how many minutes
Did you
that
not
lasted?
see it? Look at the right side of the
No,
scoreboard. You see it? It
I
says date.
exited it
Okay,
already.
it's 20 minutes. That was 20 minutes and 9 seconds.
20 minutes.
20
Oh my
minutes.
Damn,
Damn.
that was pretty fast.
That was very fast. But well played. Thank you, honestly, to the people who were patient here. And I'm glad that not only did they respect our time, but also they were waited out. I think that's the better part of it. Like, we're joking about the whole make it super quick. I mean, you have to because we need to be done in an hour. But the thing is, it's always nice to see the people try to still get a game going, and really goes to show that we can have some fun here. Not too much fun for Nandomeng, unfortunately. They did get snowballed out of control by Adobo Gaming, but there were moments that it was just utter chaos, especially that round where Darky jumped a few times too often and eventually hit the shots. So it was interesting to say the least. And there's always next time, there's always next session. And with that being said, guys, we're done. That was really quick. I was like, okay, we might be casting a game. No, it's just like we talked about making fun of things and the like.
Honestly, I'm pretty happy to see like how active this session was. Like there were a lot of people. I rolled up around 2 p.m. right,
Yeah.
and then I checked the waiting room. So many people there. Had 5 games, 3 hours. You know,
Mabot.
Pugs doing real great.
Yeah, doing work and getting the job done. This is why we do it every week. And with that being said, guys, we'll see you next week for this kind of a session. Me and Vim, we got something called Rambulan to do. We do it every week. It's interesting. I just want to stack it by this point. Might as well say, okay, Tuesday is Valorant PH casting day, so you do pugs in the morning, in the afternoon,
Right.
evening for the tournament, and then be completely useless in life for the next 6 days, and then rinse and repeat. That's how we do it there.
Yeah, but well, not exactly soon because we have VCT coming around, and so we're gonna
yeah.
be really busy.
Oh yeah, so every other week I'd have 3 more days I'm useful, and then go back to only 1 day. So
Wallow in our misery.
so half a week sometimes useful, the other half not really, unless unless we do other things along the way. FSL pick us up or some shit, but besides that, that's
Yeah, I'd love to, honestly.
damay mo ko kung madadamay ka. Anyway, let's call it here. We can talk about this shit later on also without of course all the cuss words that we're bringing out right now. We have to be good boys so we get more sponsors in the future, and that we have to be proper because the teams want the proper cast. Kinda, who knows actually. I don't know if people would like. What if we cast like?
I'm
this
pretty
in
sure.
VCT?
I'm pretty sure they care.
What if it casts
pretty
like this?
sure
Like
they
fucking, we go to the grand finals. It's
I don't
Bren
know, dude.
versus Zeal,
I-
and we're just like, who really gives a shit about what's going on?
Hey, you gotta
what
believe
does Gibbo
Bren
do
versus
in the downtown?
Zeal?
It's like, who cares? That's not important.
Yeah, we can talk about Zeal's hashtag.
Dude,
Zeal the deal. I love it. I love it.
Dude, I had to work it in the caption, be like, the only deal they have
Yeah.
is Zeal for Zeal.
I love it.
So how about Bren?
You gotta believe.
Bren rhymes with Sen, and Sen is Sentinel. So Bren is Sentinels of the
Sentinels ng Pinas.
OMG, Bren lang malakas. Oh my God, Vim. Hashtag Bren lang malakas, Sen ng Pinas. Fuck! Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That rhymes.
Oh my
that
God.
rhymes.
Okay. So I will have to use that for a VCT. Bren lang malakas.
Yeah. Hindi, alam mo yung lumalabas sa okay, 'di ba kasama sa panel, Daks?
I don't fucking
so,
know. Oy,
leaks! Yung up
Yeah,
sorry.
okay lang,
Basta
okay
yung
lang,
sa
yes,
updraft, yung intro show, 'di ba may marquee na lumalabas ng segment Talking
sige.
Point 1?
Hindi.
Yun.
Tangina parang naman,
Doon may
No,
lalabas.
the thing is, I usually give the things to say anyway, no matter what my role is. So, yun nga. So YB. So someone clip this. YB. First highlighted point. Bren ng
First talking point.
malakas. Sen ng Pinas. Okay, again. Bren lang malakas. Sentinels ng Pinas. There you go. Thank you. This is why you pay me every month. Thank you. Ayan. Okay. That's posterity. Someone clip that shit so we can actually send it to our producer. But anyway, we'll see you guys in half an hour on the Valorant PH page. That's on Facebook, which is facebook.com/valorantph.gg. And then on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/valorantphgg. I'll probably just host it as well if you keep an eye out here. But let's get out of here. As Mr. Shakrazal has said, happy birthday to him yesterday as well. Thank you for asikasoing things alongside Madam Aika. And well, from us to you guys, it's time for call. It's a day. So thank you to Dropout and Dadfer for casting and letting me just be lazy in between. Thank you to Vyminal to, of course, doing his part of the community and being here. And we'll see you guys in the tournament in just a bit. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you guys in Rambulan later on.